Yeah.
How's the audio? Ha ha.
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 I hate all of you.
Okay, we're live. We're good.
I hate all of you. What?
It worked.
What? Me going? Just me screaming?
Hey, this is the best the audio's ever been. Anyways, we're good. You can...
Okay, cool. You leave the fucking headphones on, because if it cuts out again, I'm gonna fucking kill
Hey,
you.
how's your sandwich, Cody?
Still chewing. Pretty delicious. But I'm missing out on something. After having a nice, well-made BLT, I like to wash it down with some Fatal Grips Kool-Aid. Blue Nitro, to be exact.
We're never getting sponsored with that.
It's called X Game or X Shop. It's not Kool-Aid.
This is the only and last sponsor we're ever having. Oh my god. Alright, real quick. Evan's birthday. Say happy birthday to Evan in chat. Woo, happy birthday, Evan. Thank you, Fatal Grips, for sponsoring us. We have a bunch of cool stuff. We're going to show more off later. What else?
Go check out Lord Shadow.
Lord Shadow, I love you. Your emails are way better than ours. I'm really jealous. Thanks for stopping by. What else? This is the third time we've done this.
We also got
check out the girl.
We're going to try these out later during the break time, the new stuff.
Also
I love
from
it.
Fatal Grip.
Yep. What else did I say?
Check out the girl.
Oh, yeah, check out the store. She's the one who I'm working on having new emotes made for us. She's my friend Emily. She's really awesome. She does a lot of cool art stuff. Please check her out. There was one other one I forget. The 100 follower thing. When we get to 100 followers, doing a special giveaway. We have a dice that will show up soon when we get in the mail. Free bag and then a free art from some of the people on the channel who would like to do art. It'll be really cool. We'll show them off later when they get more done, and it'll be signed by everybody.
More done.
I mean,
More done when it becomes.
We are at 77 followers at the moment, so we need 23 more. Ash's arm looks huge and gigantic, but it's okay.
No, it's fixed.
Did you fix?
I'm
Good.
fixing it.
Okay,
Right now.
I think we can start. This is fun. This is the third time I've done this. Happy birthday, Evan.
We're starting.
Recap. These guys are adventurers. They are in a new plane that they're traveling, that they got to on our way to travel to Coral City, the Queen's personal city, where they will interrogate Seafang again, and hopefully get more information out of him about King Argus. They're in this new plane called Terrashell, which seems to be an underground sort of very earthy-like plane. They're in this like large cave system. They met a settlement outside of this huge city known as Varmir. That seems to be overrun by a bunch of demons and devils and such. So they're trying to figure out how to get back home.
Okay.
And you guys fell asleep because you needed rest. Jasper was really weak. He was kind of scrawny.
These arms are
That was
heavy.
so weak.
Where are you unplugging it?
I'm just gonna go over there.
Okay. So, you all wake up. That only took an hour.
Alright, so the first thing I like to do is grab a brush and put a little makeup.
Okay. Because you wanted to.
Oh, that's successful.
Did we get a long rest?
Yes, you all got a long rest.
Sweet.
You wake up, you see a couple of tieflings, this entire settlement, which is inside this cave system. You see a bunch of like huts and stuff, and teepees and tents set up throughout this like small like cave, which seems to be the settlement that these people are living in at the moment. The woman that you saw the night before that saved Jasper's life and kind of introduced you to this area, she's out and about. Her name was Lady Vanos.
So who's up right now?
The first ones would be up would be Jasper, you, and Lily, and then everyone else will kind of slowly wake up. Rita does not seem to be present at the moment.
Nothing happened overnight.
Nope.
Yeah.
You ought to perfectly find a night's rest.
How's you doing? Or have you come out of your tent yet?
I would have definitely come out of the tent. I wouldn't be swinging my sword around for practice today,
No.
but I would be almost like communing with my katana.
Okay. And you still have that presence of that like pulling sensation towards the city.
Super duper. We need to. So you said Lady Vanos is
She's up and about.
available up and about? Or
Yeah, she's doing
go
stuff.
down by river.
She's walking through town, talking to people. You see a young tiefling male following her around.
Okay. So, fuck. I go over to one of the tents and I just like see the others sleeping and I just go.
Okay, you just shake the tent, waking everyone up.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like I just go full Muppet shake. Like I just walk over all like prim and proper and then just. Like,
Alright.
Kermit the Frog shake. This poke my head out. Good morning, and then I turn and walk away. And I start making breakfast.
How do you know it's morning?
I woke up.
So make sure everyone marks, just because this could be important, because I don't know how long you guys are going to be here, make sure everyone marks up one ration from the inventory, because this can add up.
Good thing I bought like a month's worth.
Good thing.
Super.
Alright.
Who's the one that bought rations?
I think everyone,
Wasn't it? I bought some.
yeah, I think almost everyone bought rations.
But I know.
Cody has a shitload.
Yeah, I have
Chris,
39.
Chris has a good amount, and you should have
A
some.
bit.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. I've lost it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, super. Perhaps we should go and talk to Lady Vanos, get some more information on Mazok.
Okay. So you go walk up to Lady Vanos?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so she's here, she's kind of talking to a couple other tieflings. And you walk up to her.
Yeah.
She looks at you and goes, "Greetings."
Likewise.
Are they far away from the tents, or?
It's a little bit of a walk, it's not like super far, it's like 100 feet away.
So not outside.
No. Everything in this town is basically in sight.
Okay.
So you were saying yesterday that there's no way out of here because Mazok guards a portal. correct?
Indeed. He has the only portal out of here. At least the only one that we know of.
How fortified is his city?
Well, to say the least. This settlement started at about 200 people, and we are now down to 50 in our attempts to enter it and take whatever resources we need.
How strong are the minions, or have you fought Mazok?
We've not fought Mazok ourselves, but the minions are quite powerful, at least more powerful than we are.
What is everyone else doing right now?
I assume people are just getting up, kind of eating or whatever.
So what's castitations a toothbrush and just brush his teeth?
Morning rituals. What about Lilith?
Following this one around.
Okay.
I am a puppy.
Alright.
Hmm.
Well, I don't have morning rituals. Not now, anyway. So I'll join them.
Okay.
Banana.
Alright. Any other questions for her?
I mean, unless she has any more information that she could.
Yeah, like.
Are there any
a
secret
description.
entrances to the city, like an underground old sewage or?
There is the mines underneath the city, but those are constantly being worked on and guarded. What people who are still in the town, most of them are all slaves to those mines, trying to dig up something.
I feel a little bit claustrophobic being here, not being able to get back out.
Feel free to go through the portal. It's only in the castle.
Oh, I
Have
plan
you been
on
in the castle?
Many years ago, yes.
What can you tell us about it?
Well, at the time, it's the largest building in the city, of course, heavily guarded by a fortified wall. Even more now with all the demons and devils down there. Inside the castle, in the main hall, you'll find a door that leads to the portal room, which is being charged by the pink crystal that we discovered.
Now, where is this fiend? Where does he stay?
The leader, Mozuk,
Yeah.
he's in the castle. That's his home, so to speak.
Anywhere in particular?
Probably in the Lord's chamber.
Any other things that, like guards that are particularly dangerous that we should watch out for?
Well, there's guards throughout the entire city. And then there are his 3 lieutenants, who each guard something of value.
What can you tell me about them?
I have not seen any of them, I've only heard stories of them. But they are just as powerful as Mozuk, it seems. Each of them have their own sort of unit that they follow, or that they have control of. Each guarding something of value for Mozuk. Although the only thing we know that they are truly guarding is the mine. Outside of that, we don't really know what the other ones are in charge of. Maybe the army. I don't have the information.
What about in the city? What can you tell us about things populating the city?
Whatever people are still slaves are in the city. Probably move to an isolated area where they all live. While the demons, I'm sure, have taken over whatever houses they felt like. But the entire city is populated with these creatures.
Can I make a knowledge check on devils and demons in general about resistances?
Go for it.
They're all great.
I'm rolling great. Do you know the variety of fiend
Natural one.
Mozuk is?
Spooky. The variety of fiends here?
Yeah.
That D20 is useless. I'm using the old one.
They have quite a variety. The only thing I know is that Mozuk has his appearance is that of a very spiky creature. Outside of that, I cannot tell you much.
Can I get back to...
Make a check. A religion check. Right. He's a barb devil. He's immune to fire. She also mentions that they have dogs inside the city that they use.
Probably Hellhounds.
Good assumption.
More stuff that I
So, they are immune to fire. They are immune to poison. They can't be poisoned. They resist to cold, bludgeon, piercing, and slashing as well from
Non-magical weapon.
non-magical and non-silvered.
Okay. Question.
Answer.
That sword that I gave to Jasper, is that a magical weapon?
It is indeed.
Cool. Good know.
Question, Benos.
Yes.
Is it possible that these demons use this portal to travel? Do you think they are going to different planes and invading, or are they just staying in this plane?
At the moment, it just appears that they're staying here, looking for something. That's why they have so much focus on the mines.
Do you have no idea what's in those mines?
Well, we used it as a supply for coal and stuff. There's plenty of coal there. But outside of that, nothing unique. The only thing that we found down there besides the minerals is the shard.
What's the shard?
The shard is some pink crystallized piece that we found in the dirt. It was detected to have a bunch of magic to it, which when brought close to the portal was used to activate it. At the time, we had the planar portal, but the planar portal would not open. The shard somehow created an opening to the the plane that you all come from. The material plane, I believe.
That definitely sounds like it's worth checking out then.
What I know about it.
If we were to
I'll say yeah.
Cool.
If we were to eradicate or even tie up the current denizens of the city long enough to get you through the portal, you and your people, would you take that offer?
No.
No?
This is our home. And we have fought this long to try and take it back, and we'll keep fighting until we die, if that comes to that. There is no home for us outside of Farmere.
Touché. I said we go and have a look, find out what we're working with. The numbers.
Just a heads up, I'm pretty much useless against these things.
You're gonna use your wall and summon a firewall.
Yeah.
The one time it happens.
Fire and
Oh
poison,
gosh.
resistant to cold and
At least the barbed one is.
cold and non-magical.
What about helmets? What are they resistant to?
I think they're resistant to cold.
They like fire too.
Just resistant to fire, I'd fine. So,
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Anal. They actually, the only thing, they have no resistance, they're just immune to fire. Sorry, Evan. I completely forgot about that you're a fire sorcerer until you brought it up to me last week.
Fire is the color of your energy. Whoa.
Alright.
I guess specifically override resistances fire. But
She does go.
Hey, Sunny.
Oh, well,
Hi,
I didn't
Sonny.
get presents known, you know, gotta flush the toilet.
Don't worry, you didn't miss much.
No, not at all.
We
Really.
kind of just barely started.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you see Stunny walk out of the tent.
Sonny, do something.
Walk up.
Oh my goodness, wow, did we just sleep? Because I don't do that.
Hey, Rena.
Huh.
Is your little thing recharged?
This?
Yeah.
No,
The last time we went through a portal, it recharged, you said.
it did. But
Did-
that's because
We went through a portal just now. Or last
right,
night.
but like a long time passed, and we didn't know it. But can I check it?
It's not charged.
No, it's not. No.
But that's poopy.
Maybe we go back.
This
So,
is how science works. You ask questions and you find out how they did it.
Science.
Science. Bill Nye the Science
I
Guy.
can tell you we have 23 days left until the show.
Correct. She tells you, do be warned that there's very limited food and water in this town. What we have is mainly for our people, and not even that's coming close to an end. The river below, even though it has rushing clear water, is guarded by many creatures. Not the devils, but native creatures to this plane.
Can you describe these creatures?
They're very serpent-like. Thrive in the water. It is quite too dangerous to go down there. The kingdom itself has warehouses that contain food and water, along with a well by the castle, where they basically retrieve most of this water and use to serve the kingdom.
Are we still talking
So-
to...
Yes, you guys woke up and you guys went to talk to Tiefling and get more information.
Oh!
So, Venos,
Yes,
you're good with magic, right?
I was at one point.
In your opinion, do you think that these demons have some sort of magical bond to their leader? Like, if we were able to kill him off, would they all disperse?
It is a possibility, but at the same time, the chances of you getting to him before the others get to you are unlikely. Just to be able to break into the castle would be a feat on its own, let alone get to Mozak and kill him, without the others killing you first. Even get into the city itself, it's quite difficult.
should probably get myself in.
Chance?
But I don't want to do that. I didn't am dead.
thinking
I
we
have
have
that
one
thing
go.
that helps us get
Unless-
places quietly.
Unless we stay long enough to clear, then I think our best shot is to go one shot if we're just aiming to get in and out.
It's looking like that's our only option.
Jasper, are you drinking piss?
This is from our sponsor.
Oh,
It's energy drink. That's
Jesus Christ.
sorry.
fucking slaughtered. Oh man.
It's
Fuck
like
me.
a water bottle.
Yeah, I had to go. You know, when you're on the go, when you're adventuring with your
You can
friends,
drink your own urine.
This is
drink your own urine.
this is why sponsors don't email me.
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
Or-
we don't watch our shit.
Oh come on, I just drank
Yeah.
some.
Who knows? One of the
I'm
three
not
people in
dead.
chat right now could be a sponsor.
Could be.
It's got a lot of iron in
I
it.
bet you it doesn't taste like piss.
No, more like
No, that's really
alcohol.
good.
They actually,
Can you fight?
I
But
mean,
they're not in the bottle. How come they're not in the bottle?
huh? They're like powder packets that you put in water.
Yeah.
much better.
Yes.
Good.
No, now that Jasper can fight.
I could still fight
I
yesterday. It's just
can fight.
everything was really, really heavy.
If you find more shadows, you can fight those.
Yes.
There is a mixture between demons and devils here, so there are things you can't fight. The devils are just going to be kind of hard.
That's another thing I wanted to
Way up there, Marty.
Venos,
Yes, child.
Then I have to.
what would happen if we try to walk back through the cave entrance that we came in?
You will
Does
probably
it just no longer exist?
you'll probably find yourself at the other end of the path, but good luck getting past the shadow creatures.
Like we just said.
Continue.
You got past because of me.
And
Exactly.
other things.
See, so if we went back the way that we came, there's possibility of going through the portal that sent us here, is what you're saying?
No.
Probably
You've
not.
been on the other side of the path. I don't know how you guys traveled through a portal to that area, but there is no portal in that direction. It just brings you to another opening in this plane.
There's a tale of this powerful wizard called the DM that just happens to just teleport random people random places.
That's very weird. I wonder how that happened.
You know, I wonder myself.
I know exactly how.
It's like a badass trip if you think about it.
What's it? Jasper?
It stands
It's this
for
program
don't
for
mess.
music creation, and
It stands
So
for
where do
don't
we
mess.
go in?
I will warn you.
That's our plan.
Yes.
Getting into the city itself will be difficult. You can take multiple back alleys. I can draw you up a map,
that
a
would
rough
be
map,
helpful.
that you can use for back alleys. Again, getting to the castle without being detected will be very difficult. And with an army inside that city, you're asking to not come back alive.
We don't really have a choice. We have enough rations for ourselves for so many days, and then we don't.
How much water does everyone have?
I have 19 days.
I got 13 more.
I've got 9, and then whatever my pack gave me to start with.
So I got 8.
We would just be fighting for food, and at that point, delaying the inevitable. So the sooner we get in, the sooner we either get out or whatever happens when you die here.
Well, normally you die.
Well,
It's a
maybe
little
you be a
different when
shadow
there's
person.
It's very different when there's demons and devils involved. Maybe they'll keep us as pets.
If you are concerned about your rations,
Leave them here.
I can
Yeah.
I can send a scout with you to, because he knows where the warehouse is. You guys can sneak there. You can grab what rations and items you may need and bring back.
What about you and your people?
Well, if you bring back enough, it should help us out too.
What do you guys think? Should we go and do some scouting? Maybe check out this warehouse and get some more supplies?
I say we just go for it. Don't worry
Did
about
not?
the supplies. If we end up killing even one lieutenant, we've already helped these
And then I'm
people
like,
out.
oh, congrats.
I see two options here. You all can attempt your suicide mission, in which chances you won't make it alive. Or you can help us out, and in return we'll help you out, and we all achieve the same goal.
Hashtag withheld information.
I can help us with food for a bit.
Goodberry?
Yes.
Goodberry helps with hunger. It doesn't help with actual like nutrition and
We
stuff.
get hungry.
You guys won't be hungry, but you won't get the protein and stuff you need. So
It still counts as a full day's meal.
I think-
It doesn't stop you from that.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's not a permanent solution.
It is if you keep burning it. It still counts.
That's why.
That's why good beer exists.
Eating a berry restores 1 hit point and the berry provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day.
It's that special bread from Lord of the Rings.
It's even better.
I wouldn't say that. Made by the elves.
Anyway,
Of course, this will use a spell, but
Yes.
So.
I think we should do the scouting mission.
we're going for food.
If we go for food and we feed these people,
All I'm saying is that if we go
try
and
and
we
feed
find
them.
out it's a bit more than we can bite off, then we might as well try to take something to help them out in the process while we come back and reassess the situation.
in the long run, they may help us rebel to get out of here easier.
Exactly. If we gain their favor, we might get their help, and then we
It's
can
going to be
also
difficult to
possibly
gain the
return
favor
their,
of
and then we
people
can
that
return
are
their
different.
city to them.
And that's basically what she's saying. You know, you guys can go and attempt to one shot kill a Mazook, get through the portal, and get out of here, which she's saying will be a difficult task. Or
And
you
then
guys
they're
can
pretty
attempt
much
it.
left to their fate.
Or you guys can attempt to help them, and they'll help you in return to try and take back the city, because this is their city that they want.
Oh, well.
It seems more probable to me to take it off. I mean, it'll take more time,
Either way,
but it's more successful.
for her,
We'll be going
you guys
that
will either
way
live or
anyway.
die, and it doesn't affect her either way. If you guys die, she's back in the same spot. If you live, they have help.
Will she help?
If her
Plus,
people,
it gives us allies.
Does her people help?
if her people are given the stuff they need, they're basically on the bottom of the barrel with supplies.
Have it.
And this demon has it all,
It's
basically.
getting like
They have an entire city under control, and there's different parts of the city that they have items and stuff.
Play with it.
Yeah, if we ever find ourselves in this plane again, it would be nice to have some allies.
Yeah.
If we ever find.
Well, where's the nearest warehouse?
Once you enter the city, the closest one will be if you follow the wall along the left-hand side, you'll come to a large warehouse. That's where large supplies of food and water was last kept that we know of.
Well, who wants to raid a warehouse?
There's not much else to do, is there?
I want to raid the warehouse, but my only concern is if we do end up raiding it, we're putting these people in danger, though.
I wish we
Yeah.
had a non-detection spell.
Kind of.
I mean, they've been in danger for years now.
Yes, they've been.
What kind of spells are you able to cast? Because what you did back there yesterday was really impressive.
That was about most of my reserve. I don't really have a whole lot I can do anymore. Now with my age. I can set up a couple big looking spells, but that's about it.
Two.
Nothing like destructive, though.
I was thinking more along the lines of like a non-detection or something like that.
She doesn't have anything like that.
Like mine?
You have non-detection?
No, no. I'm
She has
just
passive
without a
trace.
trace.
Yes, but
More powerful, basically.
yeah, this prevents any scrying or tracking
Oh.
to be done via divination.
Well,
So
we can
if that is-
sneak
the reason I
still.
ask is because if we take this food, then we come back to this town,
If that is your
and
concern,
they're able to do that.
to my knowledge, the creatures there don't have much to do with spellcasting. They're all brutes.
So I can assist with the
Including
sneaky
the
sneak.
lieutenants that you haven't seen.
This is the information I've gathered. No one has shown any signs of real magic capabilities.
You know what?
So what's the plan?
Well, hopefully if we can get rations without being spotted,
Well,
we won't have to worry about a retaliation.
Sam, how many cards?
3.
3. Alright.
What you doing?
He's a territor.
I have a D&D tarot deck. We're doing this. Alright. Let's see. Oh, upside down. Go on, I'm just...
No, I'm whatever you guys
You
decide.
flipped it when you turned it. You made it reverse.
I know.
No. Do it this way.
She's waiting for you guys to decide. She looks at it. You guys can, either way, you guys are gonna risk your own lives. You know, so you guys can do it to help her in return to help you.
I'm for it.
If you can get the rations, bring back to the city and help my people, then we might be able to figure out a plan to take back the city. There are still thousands of our people in that city as prisoners. If all things go well, we can grow an army, we can dwindle their forces.
How ancient of a city is... Where's my notes?
Varmer?
Valmere.
This city's been around for about 10,000 years.
Does it have a great history or once held home to libraries?
There are libraries here, yes, in the city.
Did you know any of the leaders at a time when it was ransacked, or was that before your time and you were born out here?
I was a noble at the time, a child at least of a noble family. I lived in the castle.
Was it a betrayal from someone along the ranks?
Nope, this was a complete invasion.
Complete invasion.
How long has this demon been controlling the city?
87 years.
87 years. So you're saying this ambassador from 8 years ago was here during this tyrannical rule?
No, she came after.
After the demons took over?
Yes, she came and visited the settlement back when we were stronger.
Oh, there was a stronger time.
We've had thousands of people in the settlement at one point, but most of our people are now gone. We're down to 50. Yes, the ambassador came, what was it, 20 years ago I said last time? Something like that.
You said 8 to 7.
Maybe, something like that.
Alright, let's see.
I think you're right, I meant like 8 to 7. Yes, she came, as basically peace treaty looking,
Yeah.
for recruitment.
She was looking for recruitment. Recruitment of what?
What else do you recruit for, my dear?
An
Boy
army?
Scouts.
An army. But we had no people to spare due to our situation. And she had no people to spare, so
So
There
how
wasn't that
long
much.
did she stay?
she stayed for about a week or so, helped out as best she can, before she had to move on.
What did she say? They were fighting?
She didn't tell much. When we told her we couldn't supply anybody, there was not much that she can tell us. Just that a war was brewing.
She's not very good at recruiting, then, is she?
We couldn't offer her much, and she couldn't speak much if we couldn't offer anything. She was under orders.
Did she say who ordered her back?
Yes, but that was years ago, and at the time it wasn't of importance to me. I am sorry, my dear.
Is there other people here that might have encountered this woman?
Possibly. But if there were, they're probably not here anymore. Either prisoners or dead. The only other one who I remember who she spoke to was our other elder, Sir Minos. but he's been gone for a few months now.
I was gonna say, the elder is the one still alive.
She is an elder of the town, and Sir Minos was another elder of the town. Sir Minos is gone though. He's been missing for about 3 months or so.
Not necessarily past.
Missing for how long?
About 3 months.
ago?
When a
I'm
scout,
writing my notes on my cane because I don't have.
when a scouting crew went to the city to try and get a few things.
So,
So it could be.
Asha, Rena, are you in?
To go, yes, a warehouse.
Yeah.
And are we saving prisoners as well from somewhere?
If we find an opportunity, I think the biggest thing right now is that we need more information. We don't know enough. We haven't seen it with our own eyes.
Yes.
Once we're able to assess better, I think we can be more successful. But right now, the least we could do is check out the warehouse, supply these people.
So is that what you guys do? You gonna go
Today?
to the warehouse?
Good, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, is there any more information on this person you met? This ambassador?
No, fudge.
Only that she was one of your kind. She,
So,
her name, which I told you last week, which I can't remember off the top of my head, but
Yes.
you know.
Whose name?
Hethia.
Yes. And that she was here as a recruiter for some more.
Thank you.
She did. She did mention her daughter quite a bit.
Oh,
Super. Drop that bomb on us. Right now we're babysitters.
She spoke about her daughter and her husband, that she had to leave, but Mrs.
is that what she said about them?
She spoke about them every day, to what I remember. Anything else, dear?
No, thank you.
Well, if you come back with supplies, we can speak about what to do next. If not, it was nice knowing you all.
Likewise. Thanks again for saving us yesterday.
Of course. Those things can be quite nasty.
Yeah.
Well, I have stuff to do.
If nothing else, I want to at least get some supplies for these people before we head out.
If you choose to go to the warehouse, you may have access to our lead scout, Sokum. Yes, Sokum. Otherwise, if you need anything,
Spell that?
S-O-K-O-M. Otherwise, if you need anything else in this town, please speak to Kalim. He shall assist you with whatever you may need, within reason, of course.
Alright. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. And with that, she walks away, leaving you all to whatever you wish to do.
So, question about bark devils. What kind of offensive abilities do they have?
They're very spiky.
Bard.
No, not bard devils.
Ah.
What?
It's super scary.
Well, they usually go to fiddle.
They sing the worst songs ever that your ears believe.
The bard thing.
My oh gosh, no. I'm sorry.
They have a tail that they use, which can be quite deadly. Their claws are very sharp and leave quite the scratch.
You said bard, right? Or barded?
Bard, yeah. And then they have the ability to use fire, manipulate fire.
Great.
And their entire body is covered in spikes that they use as a defensive mechanism, kind of like a porcupine.
Oh, so they can shoot them like a Pokemon.
No, but
Oh.
porcupines can't shoot spikes.
Well, yes they can.
No, they can't. They come off.
Well,
You don't shoot them. That's a myth.
And I got sucked into the.
Obviously, you haven't hit a porcupine that's up and ready to shoot its quills at 70 miles an hour with your car. Those things go forever.
That's a different type of shooting.
4-round trail, man.
That's drop putting.
2018 on the trail right there.
Okay.
That's safety shooting.
What do you guys do up?
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you go?
Let's get Socom.
Okay, so yeah,
Super Socom.
you see a tiefling in this black leather with a hood at the edge of town. Yes. He seems very almost roguelike in a way.
Oh my god, what a threat.
I stabbed him.
He's dead.
He's resistant to fire. Sorry.
He stabbed him.
Fire's fine.
Mostly tieflings.
It's immune to
What's
fire.
that?
I have an issue with.
Is the residents are mostly tieflings?
All tieflings.
All
Nothing else but tieflings.
Nothing else.
Only
Nothing
tieflings.
else allowed in this tea party.
Okay.
tieflings.
So who walks up to him?
Our tiefling.
You walk up to the tiefling.
Also
Sure.
a paladin.
Okay. Kind of turns
Playing
around.
thing will begin.
Turns around. I have not seen you around the city. Did you come in with these folks?
Yeah.
I see.
This is interesting.
Well, is there anything I can do to help?
What's your name?
So
Socom.
That's
Not that one. The one we were just talking
Oh,
to.
Venos?
Venom said to come see you.
Lady Venos.
No, it's fine.
I see. She told me about your arrival last night. I assume you'd like to enter the city.
Mm-hmm.
Are you all capable enough to defend yourselves?
Oh yeah.
Just kind of, just stand there.
I heard differently last night, but
Oh,
I
well,
see.
there
Well,
are the measures taken.
maybe you
for
might
that.
want to
No,
sleep
no,
a little
no,
bit longer.
versus devils.
There are demons down there, if that makes you feel better.
I don't know anybody.
Well, they're not devils.
This person's.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
uh, where is it that you wish to travel to? I know a few spots in the city we can get to.
Vanos mentioned a warehouse of supplies.
Lady Vanos?
Yes.
Okay.
The frown.
Yes, that one.
We have two Vanos in the city. Lady Vanos is, of course, our leader.
Who's the other one?
Baby venom.
Kalim Vanos.
Oh, Kalim's the
Probably.
general supplier.
Vanos, a family name.
He is the Lady Vanos' grandson. The only two members left of the Vanos family.
I see.
Oh.
Yes,
So-
that's our, I think is our first step, is the warehouse. And,
Very well.
To gather any information we can along the way.
We will see what we shall find, but I can definitely bring you to the warehouse. Are you all ready then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Then let us take off.
My Braja.
So as you guys will see, there is a path that you kind of saw before that went left. This path hugs basically a wall, travels all the way to the city. There is basically a sheer cliff drop below where you just hear the sounds of rushing water. The path is large enough to fit things like a carriage or something on, but it's not like very wide. I mean, there's still a battle on this.
Riding the edge kind of deal.
Yeah, a battle on this could cause possibly someone to fall. It is not the safest travel. Walking on foot though, you guys can just hug the wall and be fine. It's no real immediate danger. The path takes you about a half an hour to get close to the gates.
Okay.
You guys are about 500 so feet away when you see the lights of the gates kind of illuminate, and you see what appears to be a couple creatures walking back and forth.
Are there any
This
ways
is really
we can?
dangerous,
Is there
yeah.
anything we can hide behind as we make our way closer to the gates?
You can hug against the wall, and there are rock stuff that you can use as cover.
Should we go for passive left trace here?
Are we about to enter the danger zone?
Yes.
We can see the danger zone.
We can see
We're
the
approaching
danger
the
zone.
danger zone.
Alright, Ben's
All of you except for you can see, right? I think you're the only one who can't see.
Can you see? Can you train too?
Oh, that's right. You both can't see anything yet. So unless you guys have a way to see without giving away your position.
Oh, it's dark here?
Yes.
Yes, but you don't want
Okay.
light if we're trying to be sneaky.
Yeah, exactly.
Just hold on to someone. Stay in the middle.
You guys are completely underground with no source of sun or anything like that.
I hold on to Zoe.
Okay. You,
And
the
he
blind,
can't see
the blind,
out.
the blind
Hold
follow
on
the
to
blind.
The other person who's blind. Huddle in friends, 30 feet.
So do you do anything for light, or do you just grab onto somebody?
I can see if I got things.
Hmm?
Cthulhu is on it
So
today.
you have you have the light cantrip where you can light a torch if you like.
Don't light anything. We're trying to be sneaky.
Oh, look at that, look at that. Tink. That looks...
Is that your new emerald looking one?
Where are all the other two in a row?
Yeah, I don't have any light source.
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna hold on to somebody?
Yeah, I think Rena.
Yes, I will guide you. Stay close.
Okay. You'll guide the blind?
I will guide the blind.
Alright.
And I will cast Pass Without a Trace on the crew.
Okay, everyone roll stealth checks.
Plus 10.
Well,
Oh my gosh, you
Twice
got
as good as my last roll.
Whoa, 30.
Did a 2?
Disadvantage.
Yeah. Stealth plus 10, you said?
Yes. Plus whatever else your modifier might be.
22. Oh, 22.
I'm doing it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's plus 10.
I have a 16.
16, okay.
Oh, actually, I got 24.
24.
24.
24.
14.
14.
22.
22. 37.
He's gone.
I've become one with the terrain.
Oh, it's more than 22. I didn't have the modifier. If I don't know.
Over 22. Got it.
24.
24, okay. So you guys kind of hug against the wall. Julius is trying to hold on to Zumos, who's kind of like following you. You just hear like clunk as he like walks into a rock, and then clunk as he rocks into another rock.
I do one of the undead rogue things from WoW where I just.
I'll let the sneaky types lead, and I'll be behind the blind crew.
Okay. So you guys are kind of following this path to the side and whatnot. Every once in a while you hear a familiar noise. You hear the in the distance.
What's his face? Does Sokam mention anything about the two that we see? Because I'm assuming if he's their best scout, he sees them too. Does
Yes.
he mention anything about them?
He just tells you to just keep to the side of the wall.
So just ignore them?
Yes.
Okay. That's pretty much what I was looking for. Alright.
If you wish to start a fight, be my guest, but I will not take part.
New.
The mission here is first and foremost to get information and perhaps get some supplies to bring back for your people. That way we can better assess it.
So you guys walk forward. The guards don't seem to take any notice of you. You're far beyond their sight, and without any light, it's very near impossible for them to see you.
The guard?
Yes.
Oh.
So you guys hug the wall a bit. You walk through until you're kind of like in between this space where you have to shimmy through, between the rock face and the city wall. The city wall seems to go up about 50 feet or so. Means
Wow.
it's
Yeah.
it appears to be made out of what might look like obsidian, as it
Obsidian.
Yep. As it completely goes around this large city. You see lights in the city. It's not that bright though. They're very dim lights. Just kind of.
Can I make a roll? Because I do have some blacksmithing background to see about harvesting any obsidian, like what's necessary for the. See if I know what's
Right,
necessary.
yeah.
Make a nature check.
This is just curiosity.
Uh-huh.
This isn't. I'm actually doing it.
He stops. Tink, tink, tink.
I don't think I get advantage for anything
It's like
this.
Skyrim.
No, this would be considered
All that.
city terrain, so you don't want to get anything from your ranged ability.
What is it?
Nature.
17.
17. There are ways for you to kind of you assume that this stuff is native in the mines, like where they get the coal and stuff. Probably a lot of obsidian that is mineable from down there, and you can assume a lot of that is what's used to build these walls and kind of repair stuff in the wall.
Okay.
So as you guys kind of shimmy in through, you see a crack in the wall up ahead that besides you two, of course, that you guys kind of slip into.
Okay.
And you see Silcom kind of just slip through and hug the wall on the other side, kind of waiting for you guys to pass in.
I go in.
Yep. So you all go in.
Oh yes. Grab on.
By the time the Tridents get in, you kind of see a little bit better. Your eyes are adjusting a little bit more, and you see the dim lights of the city that kind of light the streets a bit, kind of help you see a bit better.
Yay.
Sounds like they might.
Yeah, they basically have almost like street lights or street lamps or whatever, except you use sort of like a light bulb. It's like a rock that emits a dim light upon the city throughout these different spots.
They got glowstone.
Similar to glowstone, yeah. So you guys travel for a bit. You see all these houses that also appear to be made of obsidian, but heavily damaged, probably due to wear and tear. You can see most of the creatures in the city don't care about the upkeep of it. Just use it as a home to gather whatever they're trying to
So
obtain.
if it's damaged, are there any like shards?
There are pieces, yes. You'll have to leave your comfort of the shadow though to head up to some of these buildings.
Oh, okay, never mind that.
Can I do a perception check to see if they have like any hostages nearby?
Make a perception check.
Super.
Got a 6.
Okay, you look around, you can't see much. Your eyes are still adjusting. Not a whole lot you can really see. You guys keep walking, following this wall. You see a building that looks different from the rest. This one seems to still be in like perfect condition. There's no wear and tear on the building or anything. It appears to have a almost chapel-like look to it.
Is there any signs of religion or cult, like signs? Anything?
Make a perception check.
Iconography.
Yeah. 15.
15? Oh. You see a symbol on the side of the building. It looks like. I will try and draw something up real quick. It's not going to be the greatest, but. We're gonna go on break soon because we started late, so.
No worries.
Who's in chat? Who's in
If
chat?
there wasn't one, I would go get food.
I cannot see any chat going on.
If you want to go get food now, you can. It's fine.
Oh, baloney. Haha.
Okay. So it's basically almost like a swiggle of like
It's like this.
yes, curvy, almost like a curvy body, with completely black with 2 black wings jutting out from the side of it. What?
This drawing though.
It's. I didn't think about drawing up prior because I didn't know if we would count it or not today. You can assume it's some religious symbol, but you don't know what symbol it is.
Weird.
I'm gonna fix this for you.
Okay.
So like
But-
bat wings.
No. Dragon
These
wings.
nice square wings you got here.
I just drew something to draw it. Dragon wings. Is a better way to describe it.
He's
So it's
only
a tentacle with wings.
It's just I guess sure like an eel basically. There's no face. It's just like a
Serpent and wings.
yeah. There's no face to it. It's just basically a body.
It's like a
It's a cover girl.
Yes.
caduceus or whatever.
Oh what?
Was it the caduceus? The medical snake wing symbol thing.
Sure.
Whoops.
But anyway.
Anyone else take any interest in this building or?
Well,
Is this the warehouse?
There are-
maintained.
What's that?
Is this the warehouse?
No. This seems to be some sort of chapel or a religious center.
Do you know what this building is?
He looks back to you and goes, "This is the only holy church we have in this city. The god.
It's a god? Wow.
This place is known as the Temple of Belshazzar.
Oh, more
The
demon
Infernal
things.
Dragon.
Right. Demon stuff. Are we in hell?
What?
Uh,
No, you're not in hell, but it's a tiefling city.
Yep. I'm just gonna move this away. One thing.
Alright then, lead on.
Yeah.
So you guys move a little bit farther. About another 10 minutes have passed, up against the wall. You see in the distance, more towards the center of the city. You can't really see the center because it's a large city, but like push farther back in the distance, you see creatures moving back and forth. Some tieflings looking almost soulless as they walk, being led by some sort of demon or devil. But there's definitely commotion throughout the streets. No one has taken any notice of you though.
It's gonna make it a little bright.
Like a snack.
So you guys come across this large, again, obsidian building. Look with the wear and tear of it. Sokam turns back to you and goes, "This is the warehouse."
Okay. How often do you... I'm assuming it's you that gets sent. Do you come here?
Every once in a while, just to scout out the situation.
When's the last time you came before now?
About a week or so ago.
Okay.
I have
How
not.
do you normally get in the building?
I've never been in the building.
Oh. Well, that's tricky.
It's the first time for everything.
I will.
What are the guards around the building? Do we see any obvious ones? Or?
Nope, nothing. I will leave this up to you at this point. I will stay here. I'll be here for more than an hour until I must return. So please do not take too much time.
I have a question.
Of course.
Do you have any animals here?
As in,
Beasts.
A beast?
Beasts.
no.
No. So that'd be weird to see.
Huh. Okay. Are there any windows?
There are windows. They're up, high up.
How high up?
About 50 or so feet.
Super. And if we leave to go up that way, we'll leave the shadows.
Yes.
Okay. Fudge. Are there any? I'm assuming we're in an alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
Any
How-
doors leading into it?
Not from behind. Maybe one up front, in the front of the warehouse.
Oh, fudge. Are there
So
any
there's
windows on the
basically
backside?
open.
They're all up top. It just kind of circles to the top.
Okay.
There's an open terrain between our shadow and the warehouse.
Yeah, there's just like the lights from the like dim lights shine it down beside the warehouse.
Is there like a damaged part of the wall that we can try to slip through?
No, nothing like there was inside the city wall. You can see like some of the obsidian like beginning to crack in places and pieces like have fallen off, but it's no like wall you can slip through.
Perhaps we send a couple, Rena being one of them, just so that way we can get the benefits of your spell.
Yes, yes.
For success.
A couple. Well, you're the sneakiest, then aren't you?
If shit hits the fan, we run, we retreat.
Yes, you are the sneakiest then.
I don't think we should split up at all.
We don't know what's in there, and as soon as we leave the security of the shadows, they could very well hone in on us.
Then it'd be better to be together at that point.
It's like 30 feet difference.
It's up to you guys.
If someone leaves my spell, can they go back in it, or is it gone?
It's gone.
It's gone.
Yes.
If we're going to sneak across, everyone's better staying around. Especially Mr. Clanky Armor.
Indeed.
Well, Mr. Clanky Armor isn't as bad as Mr. Blind Guy.
the trio of
Clanky armor. Clanky armor attracts attention though.
Yes.
Blind people just attract pity.
So, how would you suggest? You've said you've scouted. Do you know is there a same schedule that they have? Have you only ever seen people enter the building?
I have, in my visits here, I've never seen anyone enter the building before. These creatures don't really require food and water, so whatever they do use, it's for their slaves, just to keep them alive enough to work. But even then, there's multiple warehouses throughout the city that they go to. So, this building in particular, I've never seen anybody in. As how to enter it?
There's no way to go around it within shadows or.
It's surrounded by the dim light.
Looking from the.
But is there buildings?
There are buildings around.
That are far, like 30 feet away?
Yeah, it's like, there's no like shadows that you can jump to.
Are there any guards around within sight?
There's some out in the distance, but none are really taking notice in this direction at all. They're just people that, like creatures that are walking through.
If we're gonna do this, we should be quick.
Yes.
Then.
You have an hour until I leave. Grab whatever you may.
Super.
Alright, let's check the entrance.
Low.
Okay, you guys going for the front?
Are there other entrances?
Nope. Just the windows up top, but that's about it. And else you're gonna have to kind of squeeze through.
Alright, who's gonna quietly open the door?
Yes.
I'm sure it's locked, so then we have a friend who's
I'll be up
particularly
front, but I'll
skilled
let
in-
one of them take the door.
Okay, so you guys move up front, and with that we'll start break. And we'll pick up right out there. So I'll let everyone get up. I have a few quick announcements before I take off for my part of the break.
Well, we have to do the announcements for Fatal Grips.
Yes.
Because we haven't done the actual written one.
I plan to do that as soon as everyone does what
The
they
chair
need.
noises.
Yes, the chair noises will kill it for me, so that's why I'm waiting for everyone to get up and do what they need to do. So I have a few announcements for people in chat. I have, of course, to thank our sponsor, and then like always, we do a half an hour break. 15 minutes or so is us doing what we need to do to get ready before we sit back down. The last 15 minutes is for people who have any questions or anything. We have a Q&A. You can ask in chat on our social media. We will answer whatever questions you have for us. I have some few questions for the people in chat today. Looking for some advice from the viewers.
I'm on camera though.
But I will get to that in a second.
I can't. Is it only Evan that's in stream chat? Because that's the only one I see.
I was when I left.
Yeah, I believe one of them still there.
Dude, the audio is perfect today.
On top of the beds?
Yes.
What?
The audio is perfect
Yes, you are.
today.
Oh, nice.
Occasionally, like, this side gets a bit quieter than it should be. Like, the left side's actually really good.
Did you tell me? Yeah, it resets every week. So yes, you get dethroned.
Oh, it looks like it's gonna rain. Oh, I'm so happy.
Lightning.
I am too, dude. I've been wanting it to rain for so long.
I just wish it would have started raining after they finished chalking the driveway today. That way all that hard work got washed away.
So
You sure?
I'm gonna start.
We are the champions.
I'm gonna start with the our sponsor. Thank you to our sponsor, Fail Grips. We showed up a few things today. We are actually gonna try these out once a couple of us get back. The energy bites. I'm very intrigued to see how all those will go.
I have them here. I'm gonna eat them all at once.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Nope.
You only have 3.
Just for
You're gonna have 4.
No.
In case people don't leave questions, can I put a couple in there?
Yeah, absolutely.
go for it. Your part, chat.
I got some few announcements when we get back that I'd like to do, and then
I want to kill this
those.
fucking fly.
So this stream is sponsored by Field Grips, like I said. We got a cool bunch of stuff. The boys have been drinking their energy drinks, which seem delicious.
Yeah,
They were really good.
I would definitely buy another one.
Field Grips is a accessory store, an online accessory store. They have cool things like stuff for PC, like mice, keyboards, headsets. Please stop, Seth. They have grips and stuff, skins for controllers, which is really cool. I always forget. We have it up on our Twitter, the cool thumb grips I got, the glow-in-the-dark ones for my controller. I gotta remind myself to bring in the controller so I can actually show it on camera. But I really enjoy those.
Pics of it.
Yep,
They look really cool.
They're on our social media, on Twitter and stuff. If you go to the store at checkout, you put our promo code TNFEAR. That's TNFEAR, all capital. You get 10% off all of your purchases, and it really helps support our channel. So please go. Seth, can you link the thing in chat?
Oh yeah, sure. Don't look at chat, by the way.
Oh my god. All of you need to shut up. So please go to fatalgrips.com and try use our promo code.
Wait, what am I linking again?
Fatalgrips.com.
Oh, I knew that.
So, another quick announcement for people who are in chat. We have a 100 viewer giveaway where we have a special set of dice that are coming in, a little dice bag, and then a piece of art that a couple people working on. We'll pick out one of the arts, give it a cool design, color and all that. Everyone will sign it, and we'll give that away to one viewer when we hit 100. So that is 23 more followers that we need, and then we can do that giveaway. The dice should hopefully be here by next week's stream. I'm hoping, so I can show them off. And then, Seth, can you link Emily's?
I have that.
Thing again. Last thing I wanted to do, I talked about this in the beginning of the stream. I'm going to talk about it again. A dear friend of mine, Emily, she has a really cool art page. I'm actually having her work on a couple emotes for our channel because she just does such a good job, and she'd love to do that kind of stuff. So if you want to check out her store, see some of the stuff she's done before, I really appreciate it. She'd really appreciate it. So please check her out. And when we get back, I got a couple things to do. We'll answer some of the questions that Cody asked, because it's nice to just talk and get what people have an idea of. Ask any questions in chat while we're gone, and we will come back and answer them all. And I have a few things I want to ask our chatters. Thanks, everyone. I'll be back shortly.
Yo, Seth.
Yeah. some bad jokes.
Yes. All right,
Greetings, neighbors.
we're back.
Hello.
Das ist das.
What's that?
Das ist das.
Oh, dos.
What is this?
Is there still stuff in it,
Then
or?
you went out.
That was fresh linen.
Can I see the lighter?
Yes.
I wanna
It
try
was.
We might have
Chilling
burned
my
out the
lungs.
candle.
Did you
Oh, yeah,
notice? I
yeah.
sat down and was like, oh.
I was doing that to Cody. You're like,
Yeah, it was making it really hard for me to breathe.
Is it,
It's that down so good.
yeah, I think it was burned down anyways, but like, did you dilute it?
Nope.
No, it looks like really
You
good
smell
soy sauce.
Well, just put the oil right in. It was really good.
Wait, what are you supposed to do?
Dilute it with like regular oil.
Oh,
I don't have regular one.
Kind of like,
strong.
well, it's like a condensed version of scent.
I'm
epoxy
sorry.
oil.
If you said something sunny, we would have got rid of it because we moved it for Cody's sake before, and then.
I pulled it out.
Okay,
I was
okay.
like, okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
I wonder if we can go back to the
Well,
library.
at first I was
and buy
blowing the
this.
smoke away. Like,
I wish. That's my one. I was like.
Don't go back to the
I
light.
hate. That's
Well,
true.
because it's already damaged. Like, there's a fucking page in the back that has tape all over it.
That's why I don't go to libraries.
Okay,
I just need to own. I prefer to own my own books.
Is there anything in it? Yeah.
Em, do you have a way to cut up one of those?
Oh my god,
the
this
things?
was right next to your heater, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah,
nice and warm.
You said
Yeah.
right next to your
Gross.
heater.
yeah.
Right next to your wiener, wasn't it?
And actually, the wiener was the
Me and Cody will try one of those right now.
A wiener?
Wiener? I barely even know her.
You're right. Don't have to. Just cut it up anyways. Just because we only have 6.
I don't have a way to cut it up.
I have a knife.
What?
Let me use a knife.
Throw it.
Is that one of the energy
Tomahawk.
things?
That's one of the energy
Yeah.
bites.
That's like a little chocolate praline.
Oh, pass me one.
Why are there Gerbers?
Like, I want a full
Because I
one.
like them.
We're not sponsored by them.
I want to die.
We can be. Don't please don't cut yourself.
I'm not going to cut myself.
You're gonna cut one.
Been there, done that. Sorry.
I'm just going to pop a full one in my mouth.
Don't wait until after everyone says.
Oh my god, it looks like a solid just bar of chocolate.
It's
Can I have
probably
a
got
half?
like a ganache inside.
Do you want?
Yeah. Is it like, has anyone ever had a raisin?
A raisin?
No, a raisin.
A reason
Like
It's a German
13 of
chocolate.
them?
Damn it! You beat me to it.
Like 13 of them?
No.
What?
I
No, it's a German chocolate. A raisin.
It tastes like dark chocolate fudge, and I hate dark chocolate.
I love dark chocolate.
It does have a very
Ooh,
dark
no.
chocolate flavor to it. Em, don't have a full one until
I think that's mainly just the caffeine, though.
Sam, we have 4 more.
Oh, it's actually really good.
I understand that, but
Oh, that's delicious.
just wait
Mm.
until.
You're not wrong though. It tastes like dark chocolate fudge.
Cut,
Yeah.
cut your piece of half now. You can have a bite, and leave the other half. And no one else wants the other half, and you can eat it.
Whoa. This is an energy thing?
Yeah, these are
Yep.
energy
That's
bites.
dangerous.
Actually, it got really.
The recommendation is 1 to 3. Don't have more. The warning says don't have more than 3 within 24 hours.
It got really
They're-
strong.
It's not
They're
bad.
challenging me.
And Cody's right.
Don't do it.
It does have a very dark chocolate
All of
taste
these
to
are
it.
going in my mouth.
I hate you.
With the wrappers.
Don't do
It
it.
does have a dark chocolate taste to it, but it's not terrible. I expected it not to taste like
The
chocolate.
aftertaste is terrible.
Yeah, it's really gross now.
That's why I got the Pepsi.
It's
I
just
didn't.
like, if you like really, really dark chocolate,
Yes.
heck yeah.
Yeah.
And that's me. I love it.
I like dark
Delicious.
chocolate too, but the aftertaste
Once everyone
is
has one, you can
disgusting.
have another one.
Yeah,
Sonny.
it tastes like
I
dark
do a lot to
chocolate
do
and then
tonight.
unprocessed
Never
fucking
sushi.
grinded coffee beans.
Yeah.
As I drink coffee.
We were joking about that earlier.
There's only 2 other people who can have one.
I
Oh, by the way,
know.
Thanks
that's-
for the sponsorship.
Yeah. Thank you, Fatal Grip.
Thank you.
What did Wonderland say?
No, cucumber!
The drinks are really good.
They didn't send this to us, by the way. They bought them.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah, I
thanks for
bought
sponsoring.
Yes, we did
Oh.
we did buy this batch. I think the Fatal
Would
Grips is going to
recommend.
send us some stuff soon.
I think it's delicious.
Hey, wasn't
It's really not bad.
Not
I was
expired?
laughing if you like dark chocolate.
Okay, I'm good.
Jesus.
This was a good idea, though.
What?
Let's give the kid with a tic disorder an energy drink.
You're fine, man.
Energy
How you
chocolate.
doing?
I'm already shaking.
Good.
Hold out your hands. Just.
I have a tic disorder, not Parkinson's. I'm not gonna hide.
I do that. Oh, are you now? Nah, you have Parkinson's.
Well, I guess I'm gonna make good smoothies then.
Is that helping with it?
Nope.
No.
Well, because this is also an energy drink.
Starts drinking it. Spaz.
And this is focus formula. I don't feel more focused.
Feel much less.
You have to let it sit, kick in a little bit first.
Would you like some NOS?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm ready to die tonight.
Same.
Sim,
What's
I
up?
made a mistake.
Did you eat 3?
Made.
I'll
That's
kill
what my
you.
father said.
So I could only make half of it.
It's okay. You have the general idea done, so it's fine.
Just do what Caillou does.
The issue
it
is
full?
I don't have space.
You'll be
But
fine.
like, again, Caillou. You know?
What fucking book am I
Half of it's not.
Yeah, the main reason I was even at the Swanton Library was because they were doing Birds of Prey there.
I saw that. I wanted to
That's
check
interesting.
that out.
It was really cool. They just brought in like a bunch of wild birds. Like they had a red hawk there.
Oh.
They had
I'll be
a
in the game today.
they had a barred owl.
Tastes better without a mint in your mouth.
I bet.
Sadly, I wasn't able to pet the owl. I really wanted to.
Yeah.
All of the animals that he brought were injured though.
Oh, that's really depressing.
Probably buy him.
They're not like an animal shelter. They're a museum, but they end up with a lot of injured animals.
Do you know who is running it?
I don't remember what it's called. It's all the way down in Brattlebrook. Brattlebrook.
Did you see the guy who ran it or whatever?
The guy that ran it actually kind of looks like Mr. Four, but way skinnier.
I wonder if it was if that was Tony showed up any birds there. Was he like kind of tall, bald?
Yeah, he was tall, bald, didn't really have much facial hair.
That was probably Tony. Yeah, I used to work with Tony at McDonald's. Yeah, he was a really cool guy. I liked him.
Is anyone else craving more of that chocolate stuff?
Chocolate starfish.
It's not bad if you want to try it.
Remember,
What's in your
caffeine
bowl?
free.
Evan, it is terrible. Don't try it.
It's not terrible.
It tastes like dark chocolate and grounded fucking coffee beans.
Remember, it's
Also,
caffeine free.
everyone's taste buds are different. I think it's delicious.
I think it's
I mean,
pretty
Evan
good.
can't have it anyways.
That's true. I know you can.
So,
2
I'm
cans.
with Cody on the taste.
Oh, it's some pickled vegetables I did.
oh.
I did pickled cauliflower, carrots, and red
I'm a
peppers,
pickled
and I have
vegetable.
my pickle slices underneath.
There you go.
I want to just pop bunnies in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You can pickle anything, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You actually can.
Can we pickle on the chocolate?
It may be an improvement.
Oh.
I had the same thought. Cody, do you want to ask one of your questions? Because I can't really scroll up on this chat.
Yeah, so these questions are for all of us, including me. I don't know if anyone posted any
What's your
questions.
favorite race?
No.
White.
God damn it! Jesus fucking Christ!
That's what Seth put in chat.
I was thinking either white or
Fucking hate
Aryan.
all of you.
That's awful.
Alright, so what's your favorite race and why?
Elves!
Obviously,
Turtle!
Blame.
Certain type of elf?
Well, I'm super into Eladrin Elf. Hi. The new book, good shit. Elves, I think it started because of Lord of the Rings in like grade school. I was obsessed with Legolas. So then he was like, here's this game where you can be an elf. And I was like, yes, please. So I just keep wanting to be an elf because I think they're really cool.
I like demons.
But, like,
so
pure
as
elf.
a tiefling.
Yeah.
Also, I
that's
need the
true.
wings all the time. I can't.
Arapoka.
Cockadocka.
No.
Seth, you love the turtle race.
Yeah.
What's your favorite race, Cody?
Oh, you were being genuine.
Yes, he
I
was.
thought you were just going turtle.
No, he likes the turtle race.
Yeah.
That is something I do though.
Yeah.
I haven't really tried many of the other races, to be honest. So I think, honestly, right now, my favorite race would be human. Because human just, like, is basically just getting one free point in, like, everything.
You missed a chance for the turtle meme, by the way.
I like turtles.
Evan, your favorite race?
I don't have them.
Oh.
I'm so confused. I love Tabaxi. I love turtle.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to choose,
Goliath.
no, I'm just gonna shut up now. If I had to choose, it would be half orc.
Okay. Cool.
I've only ever played as a mage. I mean, I tried playing as a rogue once, a rogue Kenku. My very first roll, I died. I tried backflipping over a specter, and I rolled a 1 when I had a +5, and got life drained, and just died.
Yeah, that's why you don't show off at level 1.
Alright, was that everyone?
So I love Tabaxi because I just love the Catfolk idea and I like their ability. I love Turtle because of Seth. I love Turtle Wizard combo. I think it's just such a brilliant combo. And then Kenku. I had so much fun with Kenku. And then Dragonborn. I just like Dragonborn because Dragonborn was the second thing I ever played.
My character, when I died as a Kenku, my party used me to throw at a ghost. And then the ghost took over my body, and then they threw the body outside of a window, except it was a barred window. So I turned into little Kenku bites, in which they said, hey, let's grill these up and eat them.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
So I have not had good experience as a Kenku.
Alright, well, the next one is what's your favorite class and why?
Definitely not a rogue anymore.
That looks hard.
It can be subclasses too if you want.
I like wizard.
I'm really liking
Gravitron. What?
Gravitron.
Gravitron?
Evans homemade one.
Oh. Yep.
Oh, there goes the camera.
Son of a bitch. Fucking.
Graviton.
This stream is sponsored by.
A lot of people do put R.
As you get a close up on it.
And he's dropping that hard R.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I have to show you a video later. Some guy made a Trigger Me Elma.
Oh my god. Shut up.
No, he's gonna love it. You know, out of all people, Cody's gonna love that
I
video.
don't care. That's what we're talking about right now.
We're
Shut
gonna
up.
show you that later. It's an Elma with racial detection that detects your race, and then makes racist slurs out of you. It's great.
I like Fighter a lot. I'm enjoying Paladin, but I don't know if I do Paladin again, just because I like spellcasting. I'm probably between Fighter, Druid, or Wizard, because Wizards are just so much fun.
I like bards
Yeah.
and rogues.
Dogma like spider.
I like druids because turning into animals is so
Yes,
awesome.
Druids are really fun.
Druids
Yeah,
are
animals
fun.
is
I can never
amazing.
think of the right animal when I play as one.
And bards just because I love the whole aspect of what a bard is.
I like being able to do everything.
I can bring a ukulele if anyone plays this one.
Yeah, I think my two favorite classes is Paladin and Fighter because I've had like 3 freaking Paladin classes.
Paladins are fun just because like it's a nice mix between just like pure combat and then spellcasting. But I just like being able to cast more often.
I also have a guitar. Again, anyone plays as a bard, they're set.
I usually just think.
And the last one that I could think of for now is what else do you play? Or what else do you like to play besides D&D?
Darkness in a
I
crowd.
hate you.
Stop plugging your own game.
It's on Steam.
Yes, Seth, stop with your own game. Also, did you sell me out, by the way?
Yeah, I did. Your link's in there. Hey, so I'm trying to watch a video on 5 Nights at Freddy's developer. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I have no idea what they did.
So here's a question for everybody: who's going to see the Slenderman movie tomorrow?
Not me.
Oh god.
No.
5 years ago, maybe.
It looks so bad, and that's the only reason I want to see it. It looks atrocious.
I have better things to do.
Well, I didn't even watch Deadpool 2 tomorrow.
You guys should stream it.
I have it on digital.
Deadpool 2 is
I'll
a good
probably
I haven't
watch
even
it.
seen the second one.
We'll probably watch it when it becomes available free on Netflix.
one.
Because I love watching shit horror movies, but I'm not gonna pay for it.
Oh yeah, I don't have it down in my mind. It's going on Netflix.
I was gonna gonna say, to be fair, when the It movie came out, I found it on a website like a week after it came out.
Yeah.
And
I
just
found
watched it.
you know that movie about being over 21, or like when those kids finally turn 21, and they go out drinking and party and just have the worst night in the world.
Is that fucking Hot Tub Time Machine?
I saw the second one for my birthday. It was like I was 10, I think. Right, Sam?
Yo, I think you're older than 10.
No, it was pretty young
From
though.
Hot Tub Time Machine?
Yeah, Hot Tub Time Machine 2.
Definitely, like, how old are you now?
Oh, I'm 16.
Okay, so
It's because
sure
we.
wasn't 6 years old.
No.
Hot
What?
Tub Time Machine?
No.
No, I said when I was 10, so like.
Well, yeah, like 6 years ago, he's saying.
That's what I'm saying. That movie's definitely not 6
Uh,
years
No, yeah.
So like 12?
Hmm.
I think it was at
It
least.
wasn't that long ago, but like I remember because
Yeah.
we watched the first one as a family together one night, and you
Really?
laughed hysterically at it. Yes, we did. And then for your birthday, you wanted to see the second one.
And that was just filled with just naked people.
And I remember your mom came home, and you're like, that was like a terrible movie.
It was horrendous.
2015.
It was.
Hot
I was
Tub
gonna say
Time Machine
2016. But yeah.
I was gonna say, when I was like 8 or 7 years old, like, I would always come home to like my dad watching like American Pie and shit.
I thought you didn't have that.
That makes
I didn't
sense.
have a dad till I was 10.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Mom made me watch Stuck as a
Oh my god, I remember that movie.
6-year-old.
I
It was like second
I couldn't
grade.
watch The Simpsons when I was in high school.
Okay, well, that's.
Like you personally couldn't, or you weren't allowed to?
I wasn't allowed to.
We weren't allowed to watch it either, but we still did.
No, that's not true. We were allowed to watch The Simpsons. Mom wouldn't let me watch Family Guy as a
That
kid.
was the one.
And I was so furious about that.
I never wanted to watch The Simpsons.
Because I watched Family Guy for like 2 years, and then my mom's like, you know what, you're not allowed to watch this anymore. I'm like, what the fuck? I've been watching it for 2
Mom
years
just
now.
didn't like the voices. It
We
had
also-
nothing to do with the joke. She just
Also,
hated it.
you and me would go up to her and be like, Mom,
No.
Mommy, Mom. We used to do that to her all the time.
My mom didn't really care what I watched. I watched Futurama. I used to watch Family
Oh
Guy.
yeah. I binged Futurama
Uh,
back in like 8th grade.
I used to
7th grade.
binge watch South Park.
Oh my god, me too. They took that off Netflix and I got so PO'd.
I'm not surprised.
They kept the movie.
Me and Karen were watching House MD, and the moment we got to like the last season, they took it off.
Oh, that's why the next night.
I still have
Way
to.
too much.
I just started watching.
Yeah?
What's the one with McDreamy in it?
Oh, Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah, I started watching that because like everyone else knows.
What did you say with who in it?
McDreamy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what they call Derek.
Yeah.
It's McSteamy and McDreamy.
I don't know.
I only know that from freaking high school.
McDreamy.
I miss Mark.
But you know, it's such an old show, and I just started watching it.
That's fine.
What am I watching?
Just missing
I-
hospital
I
drama.
hated it.
I've already
Everything
heard
my mom
everything that's gone on in it.
That was one of the shows.
I didn't watch it.
Karen's all the way on season 14, which is the last one right now.
Does anybody remember Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman?
Heck yeah.
What about Dr. Doolittle?
Also,
That was the one show I could actually stomach that my mom watched when I was a
Loved
kid. I could actually just like enjoy it a little
Those
bit.
are all the shows my mom watched. That channel, basically. Like Gunsmoke and all that stuff. But I hate Law and
Anybody
Order.
remember Xena Warrior Prince?
My mom just watches nothing but cooking shows and Little House on the Prairie.
Does she really?
Yeah.
Is she?
When does she have time?
You think she watches the daycare kids 24/7?
You're right, never mind.
She needs 8-hour break once in a while.
She's actually watching the stream right now.
Yeah, doubt it.
No, she doesn't know what Twitch is.
Our mom,
She's
doesn't,
wondering.
our mom doesn't even watch this stream. Who are you kidding?
My mom's technology stupid.
Ours is too. Meanwhile, buy my
My
game
mom
on
thinks
Steam.
that putting in AVA cables into a fucking TV is gonna give it a virus.
It doesn't.
Life is a lie. So much vinegar.
What'd you say?
What?
So much,
What did you
so
say?
much vinegar.
Oh, okay.
We did not hear the Vin part.
I was like, there goes my Twitch.
Yes, because I normally shudder and say that.
So much.
Could have been on something. I see that drink in your hand.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
my second drink of the night.
Now we
You
can
are
title
what-
this Julius has vinegar strokes on stream.
What?
Julius has finishers.
Vinegar stroke?
In parentheses,
What the
emotional.
hell is this?
What?
What's new?
Oh, I thought there was like.
There's a bunch of coins in there?
Yeah, that was a flip book. I just.
Aren't we supposed to do
my
this shit?
shitty art, and I have one awesome picture.
That's the other thing I meant to say in the beginning of the stream. Shout out to my friend Zach. I just a little delayed, but it's alright. He's not in the stream anyways. I think he went to bed. My buddy Zach is actually the quote-unquote big boss for this arc. This is something I want to do for a very long time in D&D, where I want to take somebody aside. Thanks, Chris. I want to take someone aside and basically say, listen, here's this big bad I have. Here's kind of like a general story idea. I want you to come up with all the details you can. How the big bad's supposed to be, how what he does with his people and all that, what his motivations are. And I wanted to do this for a very long time because I thought it's a cool, unique way of tackling a big bad. And if I have someone from an outside source kind of do this, they have no connections to the party, so they have no problem killing all of you. And I thought that'd be interesting. And so I've been working with my buddy Zach on this, and he's been doing a good job. He's come up with a lot of great ideas. And so a lot of things that you see happen throughout this story arc that the crew is in is all thanks to my friend Zach and the stuff that we've planned together.
So remember what we were talking about a while ago? With my idea for a wizard?
Oh, yeah.
You should do that for one of them.
I was gonna say, I don't trust you to make a boss.
No, it's a pretty decent story.
Dr. Timebender needs to be in it.
Dr. Timebender will be in it because of that. I'll actually talk about that role for people who haven't seen the Sunday stream. But yeah, for future bosses that aren't connected to the main story, big bads, I should say, not bosses, because bosses can be anything. But for future big bads that aren't connected to the main story, I'm going to start going out to source to different people to be those quote-unquote big bads. Yes, I remember. But yeah, so special thanks to Zach for being the boss for this. I'd like to do something in the future, record some stuff with him, and Discord and stuff and all that, but I'll see what I can do with that. But thank you very much to him. To the Sunday thing that Evan was talking about. So the past couple weeks we've been playing Boss Monsters on Sunday, which is a really fun, cool little card game thing that we do. Where you become a boss and you kill a bunch of people, go into your dungeon, and whoever kills a certain amount of people wins, blah blah blah. So something we're doing is anytime we play Boss Monsters, and we might do this for other games depending on what we play in the future, but for right now there's rules for Boss Monsters. Whoever wins in Boss Monsters, their boss that they were is now going to be incorporated into the campaign at some point. And so this week Sunday's boss monster was Evan's Dr. Timebender. And so at some point I'm going to add Dr. Timebender into that. Shadow, I have all the expansions. I have the item card expansion, and I have the second expansion. Or the first expansion, whatever. I don't mean second, but...
What?
What?
Do you get the pun?
Oh, did you text something to him?
I don't know if I wanted to.
We haven't used the item
What'd you
cards
say
yet just
before
because
that?
I didn't want to complicate things with everyone still kind of learning the game and me getting back into the game. But at some point in the future I'll probably add the item cards back in because those make it very fun and add a different element to the game.
At some point, I want to play Outlast again.
You got it.
As soon as I get my computer back, we will go back to playing Outlast. There was another horror game I want to play in between Outlast and Outlast 2, which...
We're not going to spoil it yet?
No, I'm not going to bring it up yet. Yeah, the item cards are really fun. I love adding the item cards into it. We may play Boss Monster again this Sunday. I'm trying to see... I'm looking for some kind of low-budget other games that we can add on, so we're not playing the same thing every... The board games, Seth. So we're not playing the same board game every week. Me and Emma are looking to a couple that we played a while back that we're trying to find again.
Oh, yeah.
I mean...
We can do Magic. I haven't played Magic in a long time. But we can play Magic. I don't mind doing Magic for that. I have all my Magic cards in the trunk.
I want to try out this deck.
I mean, check Facebook.
I'm sure you do.
No.
I always want to try out this deck.
But yeah, one of the games we're looking at, Flux, is something we're looking at to get because that's a pretty cheap card game. Cody, actually, you might remember this. you remember that game that we played with Getty where you like lose, or you gain insanity or whatever? Do you remember that?
Oh, it was one of the. It's like Cthulhu's Madness or Realms of Madness or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was like either Arkham Horror or something like that, or it was definitely a Cthulhu-based game.
Yeah, where we had like the different characters and stuff.
Yeah,
and, like, the different ability cards. Yeah, the game was really fun.
That was really fun. We're looking to find that.
I think
Realm
it's
of
Cthulhu.
Madness?
Yeah, Realm of Madness.
Maybe.
I also have a Cthulhu-themed Monopoly game. I know you guys aren't really too keen on playing Monopoly.
I like Monopoly.
It's gonna take years.
I also have a.
I'm afraid Evan and Ernie might die of boredom if we play Monopoly.
Well, if we bring a TV down here, I also have a. I also have an Animal Planet. It's kind of like a quiz type game.
Yeah, we also have my.
I have a TV.
A quiz?
I have a Family Guy quiz game.
Well, it's like an animal quiz game.
I have a 24 quiz game, if anyone remembers that show.
What?
I used that in the past. I forget what I used that for. Oh, when you and Ernie were held captive by the hags, I used that.
I might have just found it.
Did you? I hope so. No Monopoly. Yeah, I know, Ernie. You will never, unless drunk. Next year we can play Monopoly drunk.
Next year I'll be 20, so no.
I mean, next winter you'll be 21.
I'll be 21 negative 7 years ago.
The big 3-0.
Okay. Listen here. I don't care if you're the DM.
Boy.
Yeah, so Flux was one that we were looking at, because that was really fun. We played out to get the Arkham game, which we can't remember the name, but that was fun.
I believe it's called Cthulhu Realms.
If that's what it is, that'd be awesome. It's probably more expensive than the other ones we're looking at, though. Really? How much is it?
15 and it's fine.
Nice, Cody. Wow, that's actually not that bad. If we can get that, that'd be really cool. Gloom was another one. Gloom was a fun one we played with Getty.
Yeah.
One day we'll get the famous Getty on stream. That'd be cool. I would love to get Pathfinder card games again. The card adventure game. I've been looking for that for years, and I can only ever find it online. I cannot find that in the stores anywhere. But if we can get that, I'd love to play that on stream, because that game is so much fun.
Thank you so much. I've been searching for this for weeks.
I'm so glad you remembered it, because we were looking up fucking Arkham Horror, which was another one we played, but that was a different game. Shadow, I don't know if you had him or not, because I don't know when he joined, but Mr. Getty from MVU.
Yosef.
He did.
Look up.
He was our AP English teacher.
You don't have this anymore. You lost your privileges.
Getty was our AP English teacher, and we used to actually do a board game. We used to do a board game day every Thursday with them after school, our senior year. And then even after we graduated, we'd go to the Swanton Library and play board games with them every week.
Hey, put this on while you're talking.
What? I don't want to. No, it's gonna.
I want to see if you get.
No, it's gonna fuck me up. I love
listening to my own voice.
I love Getty so much, and I still talk to him here and there. And
that is indeed a thing. Yes.
Yeah. He's actually helped me get into D&D a little bit. He showed me Critical Role. He's the reason I got into Critical Role.
The Pathfinder board game.
Yep, and he showed us the Pathfinder board game. That's where we played a lot of our old board games, like Arkham Horror, Cthulhu Realms, and all that. Boy, I feel like it's a lot longer than half an hour.
Waiting on everyone else.
We always are.
Can I pop one of these in yet?
Go for it.
Yes.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I love Getty so much. He was like my hero back in high school. He was by far the best.
Are you eating another one?
Oh, we're waiting on everyone else. No.
I mean, are you eating another one?
Wait.
No, this is gonna be my first one.
Wait until Chris and Ernie either have or don't have one.
Wait, what? That's not your first one. You ate one with me.
No, I didn't.
No, I did.
No, yeah, Seth had the other half.
Oh.
Yeah, me and Sam split, and then you and Seth split.
Yep.
Now I'm curious. Also,
Cody's not wrong though, right? It's like
Gerber things.
grounded up coffee beans with dark
Do
chocolate.
you like munch on it like it's black? I mean, why not? It's for humans, just tiny humans.
Kids would always feed me them when I was babysitting. And like, they taste fine.
Oh yeah, because they're like, one for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and with bragging about how Em would steal food from the babies that you took care of. It was really cool. Great story. Love you.
I mean,
They were sharing.
our kids are our child's gonna starve
One for you?
because you're just gonna be like, oh, look at this applesauce, my applesauce. You get your own.
My applesauce.
I mean, to be fair, I taste my cat's food before I give it to her.
I hate you.
Well, you know, that's not a human, but.
Are you talking about like moist cat food, like that you can like?
No, like meat sticks and stuff.
Okay,
like
okay,
treats.
okay.
I mean, it's all human tested anyways. It's tested on humans before it is animals.
My cat's food before she does.
It's fair. When I was younger, I had those bacon bites, whatever, for dogs.
Yeah.
That was the grossest shit I've ever had in my life.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Babe, you want to try the energy chocolate thing? I like it. It's good.
I think it's nasty.
That is quite clear.
Are you both having a piece?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I need another dose.
I'm eating baby food with Emmy.
It's not that bad.
Hello, Mirka.
I like it.
See how this is.
Came.
I think it's yummy. You'll probably like it because you like chocolate, but it tastes like dark chocolate.
IDs. Are you able to share pictures?
Where's my Pepsi,
It
guys?
gets darker the longer you
Here you
get.
go, Sonny.
Wonder Woman, if you travel up to Vermont, I will buy you a Pepsi.
Pepsi.
I don't know why I'm typing this.
A drink for both of us.
Jordan, if you want, you can link your book in the chat. I'm completely fine with that. Feel free to link whatever you want in the chat. I don't really care that much. As long as it's not excessive, like my brother likes to do.
No, Miss Sasu.
Passing them to the game.
Yeah,
There it is.
You did?
yeah.
Shocker.
What in the what? Oh,
Not on stream.
look at that.
Unless it's blurred, we can blur
Trade
it.
links. This is business.
That's not okay on Twitch. Maybe Mixter.
I hear that if you play Darkness in the Crowd, you get a free Pepsi when you finish the game.
Pepsi.
It's a very short game.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, if you're providing them.
Yeah.
I said I heard.
For anyone in chat, Shadow does a whole lot of community stuff. He's a great person. Please check him out. Check his channel out if you don't follow. Someone followed us. I can't read who. I need to go into the live.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on stream.
It's gonna take a second. Oh, there it is. Yeah, no, I can't read that either.
All I see is Reinhardt jerking off.
I don't think you're on
I think it
Twitch.
said Mr. 2.
I'm pretty sure it's Mr. Loop.
Mr. Luke.
Yes.
No, it's not Jake Paul, Seth.
Suicide prevention.
I hate you so much. That's also Logan Paul, but nice try.
Oh, it is Logan.
Guess I'm coming to Vermont. Thanks for the follow, by the way. As soon as you come to Vermont, let me know. I'll be happy to buy you a Pepsi. You've donated more than enough money to qualify getting a Pepsi.
Dab on those haters.
I hate you so much.
Chris.
Sure.
Okay.
I actually did it, yo.
The warehouse. We're back in.
Yep.
Game time.
Go
Fireball.
back to watching YouTube.
You don't have. Well, you're force ball. Smite.
Whatever.
Your mom.
Okay. So you got to get through the door first.
Yeah,
Quick
go.
question.
Unless you want to smite the door. You smite the door. All right.
This is Jasper.
Quick question first, yeah.
Alright.
So,
He's gonna-
I want to use my ability for monstrosities.
Monstrosities. All right. So you take a quick beacon. You sense no monstrosities.
Okay.
I don't believe no monstrosities.
He wants to do his thing.
I'm gonna check my divine sense real quick, see what that specifically was.
Dab on those
The
haters.
tingle is strong.
Salt.
So much tiefling tingle.
Dab on those people.
I like that. Dab on those taters. I love them
Taters.
Them taters are pretty good.
Alright, that is not behind total cover.
Yo, Beyonce, calm down.
basically, unless the door's open.
So I was checking because I have a criminal background and I thought I took the burglar's pack. I only have a crowbar.
Okay.
But we have a rope.
That's awesome though.
Go ahead,
That's so
Rob.
handy.
The
Actually.
I
crowbar
was
can be very
actually gonna
handy.
break freaking Seafang's leg with a crowbar.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
What hurts more?
No.
A, or B?
I'll ask one more time.
Okay. So you sense nothing. Who's busting down the door?
Just.
Busting it down, it's
I'm
never
gonna
really
unlock it.
Jasper.
Yeah, you can open it.
Can I pick
Get
it?
Jasper pick it.
I can pick it
Sure.
too.
One of you make a sleight of hand.
Pick assist.
Who's got the higher stat?
Which one of us is
I suck at rolling.
Okay. Well,
You give a better plus.
Worst case scenario, one of you fails. The other one
damn
goes.
rolling.
Unless it breaks.
I roll advantage for this, right? Because she's helping me.
Yes.
Rock, paper, scissors for it.
Yes, I have
I'm
a
just
Wait a
like
minute,
behind you, holding your arms.
pick a flower.
Me and Sam can never
Oh.
win a game of rock, paper, scissors
That's gonna
without talking
distract
5
him.
times in a row.
That's true. That was our high school career.
You're a little distracted.
See?
10.
10, huh? Okay. So you put. Fucking Christ. So you put your pick in, and you go to, and you turn it, and you hear a click.
Well, that was easy.
Wow.
You pull out. You set your lockpick and everything. You're good.
What?
And then you realize the door was never locked.
You just locked it. You just locked it.
You did just lock the door. The door wasn't locked this whole time.
Well, I would have known that.
You were so focused on trying to pick that lock, you weren't even paying attention.
Oh, I weren't paying attention to the lock at all. Lilith was helping me.
Yeah.
I probably had to stop halfway through to put the handcuffs back on her just so I could get the lock unlocked.
What did we get?
Okay, so I'm just like,
What?
What?
Yeah, there you go.
and then I pull it back down, and just like, that was a tricky one, guys.
That was really tough.
Ingenious.
You gonna make it? Yeah.
Trying.
They, they.
I gotta remember not to start drinking when this stuff is going on.
Okay,
See if it is.
so you open up. Who's first?
Well, can I gently push the door?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it a pull or a push?
It's a push.
It's a push.
Are you in front?
Can I push in
Try to
lightly,
see
not
I'm on the other side.
completely opening it, just to check for traps?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
anything-
Make
I
a
don't know.
perception.
Door.
Or investigation, because you're checking for trap.
Oh, sweet. I just got a guidance spell.
Yes.
Nat 1.
Maybe you should change dice.
That
That's
one.
how I
I've rolled so many
There is-
20s. I rolled 4 20s in a row with this one.
There's
so
not a
far.
single trap in this city. This city is completely set. You're
I don't know
done.
about the city, but this door seems alright.
What about me?
I don't know.
Queen.
I'm gonna.
Well, to your knowledge, you checked. The stealthy guy checked, and there's no traps. So you're good.
I look to you guys.
Trap queen.
I look to you guys like
Is the door open?
it's unlocked.
Yeah, 7.
I'm like
We've been cutting it in
getting.
half.
I'm starting to
You want
push
me
it
to cut
open,
one
but
in
I'm
half?
looking
Okay.
So I'm gonna nod
Okay.
forward.
It's not bad.
Kind of good.
No.
Okay. I'm going
Good thing you don't work tomorrow.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stealthily try to open
That's
the
pretty good.
door.
Why I want to try it.
Oh, that's too heavy.
Doesn't work.
As the door's opening, it's assuming
kind of
nothing happens.
capture the
I'm
Milky
gonna
Way.
divine sense once I can see through the.
Okay.
Assuming it's spacious enough in there to justify the
But
divine
first he's
sense.
gonna roll the trap.
He's gonna roll the explosive trap that he just set off.
So any fiends, celestials, or anything like that, correct?
So divine sense is
Fiends.
undead.
This
celestial
could
fiends
only go well.
Okay.
within
The
60 feet
tingle is strong.
Within 60 feet?
The
that
tingle.
aren't behind total cover.
Yep.
Ground you walk on is a demon.
You sense something a little bit away. You kind of, it's like as you kind of like peeking through, you see this very.
Do I actually see it though?
You kind
Nice.
of yes, you see kind of like a quick motion. A weird kind of like lumpy creature kind of just like walk by through this like basically to the hallway. So from one side of the hallway to the other side of the hallway. It's very lumpy. It kind of has its arms stretched like this. You
Was
kind of
I
see it
able to
almost
make
waddle.
out details?
Not from your distance, but it's definitely a fiend.
Oh, I just kind of signal to Jasper. One.
So as you're peering in, you see You seem to be in an open room. There is a doorway at the very end. That's not really a doorway, but like basically a
archway.
Yes, thank you.
And then I indicate the direction that he was going.
Yep. This I seem to walk to the right through the other side of the hallway. Where you guys are, you see kind of shelves of boxes and stuffs.
Hallway?
Yeah.
This thing, you said this thing that he sensed walked through a hallway?
Basically, there's like an opener on each side of the hallway. Walk from one side to the other.
So he sensed it as we were opening the door?
Yeah, and then he
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
like one of those really shitty, cheesy jump scares.
I thought you were talking
right
about
place at the right time to detect it.
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah, we just
Okay.
entered Silent Hill, actually.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. This
But
is
I'm gonna
bad.
keep watching.
Yep. So in this room, you have the archway at the very end, in the center, directly across, basically. It's about 60 feet, just out of his range.
So would I have, like, as I'm opening the door, like,
You would have seen this
its
motion.
foot, just like,
Yes, he would have seen this motion. And then he would tell you that it's a fiend.
yeah, 'cause I would have been like, Pasha, what the fuck was that?
So no details, so no check. Yeah, fiend of some sort. Was it big?
It was medium size.
Medium size.
It just had a very like lumpy design to it.
Looking into what I see, are there any advantage points I can get to, or
You
like,
can
is
cl-
it
you can cl-
cathedral ceiling? Is it? Does it have pillars?
No,
Is
don't
there
really
light?
pillars. There's dim lights in here. Don't really shine too much, but enough to kind of see where you're going. There are shelves that you can kind of climb up. There's a couple shelves in this one room area that you're in now that go up about 40 feet. There's a bunch of boxes on each shelf.
Okay.
And then there's the wall and the archway that leads forward.
Well, Fudge, I'm going to pull out my trusty bow and we'll get that all loaded and ready. What should we do from here? Should we go after it and kill it?
Are we all in this warehouse now?
I assume you guys have kind of walked in, and you're
Yeah.
just at the very front.
So it was going towards the right.
Mhm.
So immediately
Did I
in the
warn you?
doorway, what
Yes.
is it a hallway or is it a big room?
It's at the moment it's just like a big room with a bunch of shelves that carry a bunch of boxes.
Can we assume that the boxes are filled with the rations?
You can try and open them up and check.
Check it out. I'll go check out a box.
darn pig and try.
We'll just investigate or something
Yeah, I'll
as quietly as possible.
establish a perimeter.
But also,
for
I don't
people
want
to
to.
search.
I don't want to move 30 feet away from everybody because I have the spell on me. So we still quiet.
Okay, so you
Towards
move
the opening that I saw it through.
directly across from you guys, 60 feet away.
60 feet?
Okay.
That was my next question.
Well, because like I just don't want to alert the devils to our presence like immediately.
Does anyone have a spell that could
Oh,
relieve, like a silent
the
spell?
spellcasters what?
Like a silent spell. Does anyone have one of those?
Do I look like I want to be silent?
Real quick, everyone had 183 experience. That's what you guys got from last session. I forgot to award that.
Oh. Okay.
Thank you for reminding me, Evan.
183. Correct. I have a very odd number.
That's what happens when there's 6 people.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright. So you sneak up to one of the boxes and you go to try and open it. Alright, do you have any way to open this box other than just brute force?
I have a crowbar.
I know you have a crowbar.
Punch it.
I have a rough map of
Actually,
the
I have a
area.
burglar's pack too. So
Um,
yeah.
Is it a
I have an
crate or a
explorer's
box?
pack.
It's like a crate.
Is there anything in an explorer's pack?
Rope,
I'm-
rations.
I pull out my crowbar
I have a
and
dagger.
I offer it to whoever has more strength than me, which is probably everyone else.
I'm already holding.
Yep. And it's Arena.
I prestidigitation a rag and put it over the crowbar so when he actually does lift it, it's not going to make as much noise.
Okay.
Dampen the sound a bit.
Okay. So you roll to open, make a strength check. I'll give you advantage.
Your noggin.
Advantage, because that was I think I know.
60.
Just strength.
So yeah, 16.
16.
Roll.
Okay. So you take it and you kind of hear a creak and you open it up, pop it open. Inside of this isn't like ration or anything. It seems to be a bunch of like pouches of. As you open it up, you see pouches of salt.
Well, I'm not feeling that sassy. I am. It's salt. I take one bag.
That's actually really
That's
actually
It's
really
useful.
helpful.
Yeah.
Because
Is it
then they
component?
can store the food for longer.
It's a bunch of salt. I'll take some.
Cody.
You're gonna hand out the bag of salt? Should I hand everyone a bag of salt?
So take it with us, leave it here. So,
I mean, I don't know about transporting this whole crate through the crack.
I give everyone a bag of salt.
How big are the pouches?
It's a pouch.
They're about 10 pounds.
Oh,
It's a lot of salt.
It's a lot of
I
salt.
want to say it right now, so I don't forget later. I'm going to be actively watching that we're not leaving a trail of salt as we travel.
I gotcha.
Okay, so we each have a 10-pound bag of salt.
Yes. Let's grab a 10-pound bag of salt.
That's 60 pounds of salt right there.
Yeah, it is.
10 elbow.
What number is that, Al?
Hmm?
What number is that? That you just ate? Or are you eating the Gerbert stuff?
Yes.
Okay. So there's another chocolate thing.
No, we have one left.
Okay, good.
Okay,
You can't overdose on the chocolate energy bars.
The expired chocolate.
Shh. I told you,
experimenting.
it's not 2017, it's 3017. That's how long they last. It's amazing.
They're just really efficient that way.
Yeah.
So, while we're over here, is this close enough? How far is this crate that we opened from the
It was like 10 feet away from the
archway?
entrance, and then so you're 50 feet away.
Okay.
Should we test another box?
Can I do a perception check
Okay.
for listening specifically?
Is this-
Make a
to try
perception
to hear
check.
if he's making his way back?
Yeah, is this thing, is it like back, look like it's back and forth or like around?
21.
The creature that you saw walk before, you can't really hear, but farther beyond, you hear footsteps. It sounds like almost like something padded touching the ground, as it's kind of walking around somewhere farther back in the warehouse.
Padded like,
Kind of like he's got squishy feet.
Could be.
or just like nails like of a dog.
Not nails, just pads.
He's
Like
got
very
squishy
soft, very
feet.
soft.
What's the material on the floor? Like,
It's concrete. Yeah,
Obsidian.
basic concrete.
Oh, I thought everything was made of obsidian.
The walls are obsidian.
so there might be light scratching and kind of footfalls. Yeah.
He's got squishy feet. Okay, so he's listening for the creature. Are we like going, or should I keep opening things?
You still have an entire warehouse you can
We
explore.
found salt, so there's food probably. I'm gonna open another one while he decides.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's not up to just me.
Apparently, I don't know.
Like-
I asked the group, but
Yes.
no
If
one
we're
knows.
going to
Go
do
ahead,
it,
go
either
ahead.
way, we need to be very quick.
I don't want to fight this thing.
12.
Did you roll an advantage?
No, I didn't. 18.
Okay. So
Thank
you
you.
open this one again, you hear that soft click, kind of creak. As you hear that, you kind of hear more footsteps walking around.
I'll be waiting at the entrance to this room that
Yep.
it would come to.
So you walk over to the...
Like, I'd be taking cover behind whatever wall and then just ready for something to come
Okay.
through the door.
I do the same
So you guys go on both sides?
with my.
Okay, so you stay back and you have the bow ready.
Yeah.
You notch an arrow, kind of pointing down. So you open it up, kind of move to the side. You see there's another couple pouches in here. As you open up, they seem to be like tea leaves.
Ooh.
That could also be very helpful. Yes.
How much can we carry?
If you guys want to start stuffing your bags now, you can, or you want to wait.
I'll grab another pouch of tea leaves.
What is can I smell the tea from where I am?
No, you can't. It's basically, it's just a, it's like,
I'll determine the quality. What should I roll?
I'm sniffing.
we'll do roll a,
Criminal check.
Salt.
yeah, do investigation.
Spice.
Regardless, I grab a bag.
Okay. 18?
I also rolled 18.
So these are like 5 pound with just a bunch of little like tea bags in them.
Hell yeah.
So 18. Qualita's pretty good. It's a lot of mainly green tea, but it seems very nice. You don't really know where they're getting this from, since you haven't really seen any sort of like ability to grow or harvest any of this stuff. But it definitely seems to be very good for its quality.
I'll take 10 pounds.
Okay, 10 pounds. The bags are 5 pounds worth.
Hey,
Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna take
it's like handing
10
out tea
pounds of
bags
this too.
to whoever's gonna take a tea bag.
I mean, if you're bringing it to me.
I brought
Do I
you
hear
two
them
because they're only 5 pound
Getting
bags.
closer still.
Yes.
Great.
2 5-pound bags of tea.
I got 4
Can I
bags.
determine how close?
They seem to be somewhere on the opposite side of the wall.
Damn.
Chris can hear it a little bit better because he's up close, but it seems to be probably going through its rounds again.
I make eye contact or try to make eye contact with you, and I go.
Yeah.
So, like I do want to be.
Anything else, Sonny?
I'm gonna look to the 2 people that are listening to this creature. You guys are gonna.
Then it turns to us, quiet situation.
Let's do this to everybody else.
So like, I hold up the crowbar and I shake my head yes or no. No.
We're silent.
No.
Okay.
How many more? Is it like a lot?
There are just
crates?
tons of crates everywhere.
Oh, cool. Well, that's stupid of me to just do this forever.
Yeah, we're actually in Loot Crate headquarters right now.
I just want you to
Well.
do that.
So you kind of looking around. You guys see the shadow of this creature walking by. Chris, you see a little bit better.
Can we kind of take cover behind some crates or whatever, sort of hide?
You guys are kind of safe where you are. You guys are shelves. You're kind of behind a shelf looking. Chris, you're against the wall, so you have a better view of seeing these. These things are about your size. They walk on 4 legs. You kind of hear these like claws click against the ground. You see like their mouth kind of like goes completely down their body. If their arms stretch like this, and they kind of like waddle as they walk. And there's 2 of them now. There's just one before.
Check on it.
Go for it.
So I can't see this at all.
You
15.
can just see kind of the outline. 15? Religion, yes.
15.
15?
Yeah.
This is known as a maw demon.
What do I know about those guys?
I don't know if you can see the picture or not. It's this one right there. So basically, they have no damage immunities except for poison, but they do resist cold, fire, and lightning. And they are very ravenous creatures that don't stop until they completely just devour whatever their target is.
I can kill these things.
Yeah.
They resist cold, fire, and.
Cold, fire, and lightning.
Cold fire in there. Yeah, I'll repeat.
That's
I'll
true.
just I'll recite that information in a hushed whisper, and whoever can hear that can hear that.
I can fucking. I am so hard.
So you see these 2 kind of walking back and walking towards the other side, the other hallway.
That's it.
Do they just? They're not stopping.
No, just keep walking. They haven't noticed anything yet.
Up to you. Let it go and keep going.
Let's keep going until they attack, and then we just kill them and run.
How much longer do we have for your spell?
It lasts an hour. How much longer did it take us to get to the city?
You started when you got close to the city, and it's been about 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
Alright, so if you for pretty much 20 minutes.
Let's try to shoot for 10.
10.
No more than 10. Start heading back that way if there's any complications.
But if we don't
We're not rushing.
If we're not fighting, I can cast it again.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
So as you keep looking around, Sonny, there's not a whole lot of actual like food or water at this part. You assume if you want to find anything like that,
This
you're
is
gonna
like
have to
dry
go.
goods.
Kind of, yeah. You're gonna assume you want to go farther into the warehouse to find anything like that.
So it seems like we might kind of be able to go like behind-ish. Their
Well, the
path,
salt
or-
will be good anyway.
It's all be good.
He's good too.
But they still need food and water at the place. So the salt and tea is only so helpful as long as they have items to use it with.
I mean, still, Something.
It is something.
Still surprised I don't have.
Alright, so go another round with your crowbar.
Open something?
Yeah.
I will open something.
Okay. You find another.
Oh,
You got it.
I'm so good at doing it now.
You find another crate full of salt.
More salt. More of the same stuff. Alright.
Say that disgruntled. I got really excited because I was like, I'm gonna use this crowbar now.
I have a question for
And then I
you.
just felt like it.
Does anyone have any spells that allows them to scry? No.
It's beyond my capabilities.
Fudge.
What do you mean, scrub?
To watch something from a distance through divine magics.
I have quasi-scrying abilities, but it's circumstantial.
I'm thinking if we can grab something and put it, maybe leave it here somewhere. Something that the people back at the village would know. Maybe one of them could learn to scry and give them that much more of an advantage. Or if one of them could scry, we could even essentially have a spy network while we go back.
If we leave an item here, someone can.
Because then they know the item that they are looking for.
What if
And it
we
wouldn't-
gave them one of the key bags and they scribe for the other key bags? Is that a possibility?
It has to have been something they've seen, so they know exactly, like the rock art of Griff one.
Oh, well, they haven't seen anything. If we put something here, then we have key bags.
The scrying you're thinking about is for creatures, not items.
And no one at the town that you know has the ability to scry.
Some really small items.
Oh, I still have that top
There's also
hat.
English teachers on
You do have the top hat still.
Oh my god.
Sonny has the cocaine.
That's cool. I like that. Okay, what do you think? Should we go farther in? Or call it quits?
And if we want to grab anything immediately useful that will actually feed someone. Salt is good. We need more resources.
So the patrol came through and went through the other side
Yep.
hallway?
Yep, go to the right
Do we
hand.
wait for it?
Since I was like intently listening, like that whole time, was it, would I know roughly how long the patrol was until they
It would seem to be about 5-6 minutes, give or take.
So I share this with you. It took about 5 to 6 minutes for them to do the round and come back out the whole way they came.
So you see that there's a path to the left, the right, and then the kind of hallway keeps going straight until it opens up to another room in the front back.
I mean,
So do we avoid it or do we ambush?
how far is that door from where we are right now?
Is that where you guys came in?
No, the one across the room.
Chris is right up against it. The archway is...
Oh, it's just an archway in the
Yeah.
door? Oh. Well then, let's stay within range of the spell, and let's go look and see what's through the archway. If it looks like there's too many more packs, we'll just turn it around and call it quits for now. Bring this back while we're ahead.
Alright, I'll take the lead.
So you guys kind of look forward. You look...
Take it
I'll
step by step.
be right beside him with my bow drawn.
So the archway to the left opens up into kind of a small little room that has a bunch of crates stacked up against the back wall. To the right is a pathway, has a couple more shelves against the wall, and it makes a turn to the left and goes down. And you don't really see what's down that way. And then straight seems to be a large open area, which seems to have a bunch of crates and barrels that you can see from here.
And we can get there.
How far from the crates and barrels one? The last one that you mentioned straight ahead. Like which one's closest if we were going from where we are to crates and barrels or whatever?
The only one you see that has barrels is the one directly ahead of you. That's about another 60 feet until you get to that opening to your left. It will probably be the closest unless you go to one of the shells to the right. And that's about 40 feet each way.
So we just head straight through.
Yeah.
You all just travel straight?
Do you have, how long would a prestidigitation last to try to change smell? And can you do it on multiple targets?
2
2?
in an hour.
Yikes. There wouldn't happen to be like 2 others of you that could cast prestidigitation.
No, darling.
Okay, let's just be quick about this then. I don't know how well their scent is, and I don't want to be caught up in that.
Let's go then.
Okay, which one we go on, Captain?
Barrels.
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 That's kind of where I'm
likely having
like
food in them.
Is it like a straight on hallway?
Yeah.
No doors along.
Nope.
Okay.
You want us to roll stealth?
I'm giving you guys stealth, unless I'll let you if you all want to re-roll stealth, or you can keep what you rolled before.
I'll keep what I rolled before.
But it's an unanimous decision. You can't just
fucking 37 on 10.
Yes.
I'll reroll.
If you re-roll, everyone has to re-roll. So it's a unanimous decision. You either keep what you all have, or you re-roll everything.
I got a.
I mean, I could use a higher stealth, but I'm happy with a 16.
With your disadvantage, yeah.
I'm so super stoked with my 37.
So as we're starting to walk down the hallway, I'm gonna do my divine sense one more time.
So throw it away. You do the divine sense. It pings. You sense the 2 around the corner with kind of like a little ping of something else over there too, but you don't know what. And then directly in front of you, you sense 2 things. Both of them fiends. One actually is up in like the rafters above, kind of like. As you look up, you kind of see this winged creature, kind of looking out the window, and then something down below.
I hold out my arms and stop.
I was gonna say, could I roll the perception check?
And do I see them with my eyes when I look?
The one up top, it's hard to see. It's very high up. You kind of just see the shadow. The one on the ground, you see this dog-like creature kind of walking around sniffing, and you see it starting to sniff towards your direction a little. It's starting to head towards you.
2 of them, and we're here. Directly ahead, one is above. In the rafters.
Could I do a perception check while he was doing his divine sense to get an idea of maybe?
Can I count as aiding him for that? Since I'm kind of like.
I'll say yes. You can aid both of them because you gave them the heads up. So you can roll advantage as well.
Same thing. 16.
Okay.
19.
Okay. So you kind of see the same thing. You can only make out the shadow of the creature above. It seems to have wings though. It kind of flies and like creatures on one of the banisters up top. The creature those kind of sniff around, and it seems to be picking up your scent a little.
All right.
Someone's at least.
Looks like it's gonna be a fight. I'm gonna read a spell real quick. Try and cast it in preparation.
I want to retreat.
Okay, so you start backing up.
Any
Yes,
checks I can
go as
make?
stealthily as I can.
Any checks that I can make on these 3 things?
Real quick, make a religion check. I'm gonna count it out towards both of them.
17.
17? Okay. So the one on the ground is definitely Hellhound. You know were aware that these were already in the city, and you can definitely pick up that as the Hellhound.
That was expected.
The one above is called a Spine Devil. It's a winged devil. It is immune to fire and poison, and then cold, bludgeon, pierce, and slashing are all resisted.
Okay.
Magic doesn't seem to affect it quite as well as other things you've experienced in the past. And it's that these things use its spiked spines for advantage for attacking.
Alright. I just kind of blurred out a summary of that.
Yes.
And
Nah.
Alright.
I won't guess. Well.
You hear a bark, and now initiative.
Oh, fucking caught me.
Yes.
Oh, oh.
18, and then it roll over.
Okay. 25 to 20.
20.
23.
Okay.
Yeah. This one next.
Well, I never get to go before you because you always end up rolling higher than me somehow.
Alright, 19 to 15.
Honest.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
7.
Okay.
We're talking because we both rolled shit. And we're like, no, when he gets to the
I
bug.
got 11.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're all both in our
Okay, 14 to 10, so you have 11. You guys are both, all of you guys are under 10? Holy shit.
Yeah.
2.
I was so ready.
2.
9.
9.
Oh.
It was more.
Cody, what'd you get?
I'm
Thank you.
distracted, trying to figure out a way to take this
This is
wing.
the other beautiful elf. Ah.
Yeah,
The beautiful
there's that too.
Okay. 7.
2.
2.
9.
No, I got a 9 too.
What's your dexterity?
0.
And then 9.
And I also got a 9.
Hey,
Not a 7. I
Kodak.
rolled a 7.
Something else.
What's your
gotta
dex?
2.
2.
Modifier? 2.
Do you guys have a preference who goes first, or you want to roll off?
I got it.
She got it.
Okay.
be- She got it.
We like both sort of get not very ready at the same time, and I look and I go, "Get."
We're gonna try.
We're like, what? I was looking at the crates like, was my turn by?
What?
I'm gonna link these crates. Yeah.
Okay.
Saw the dog and all of a
It's
sudden-
weird.
Jasper, you're up first.
Go.
Go.
Oh.
Mark on the map, you guys are in a...
Narrative again.
Yeah, I
It
wish.
Is...
Stop.
So, this devil.
Turn there, maybe? Is there markers by you guys?
No. There's pens and this that doesn't work.
Yeah, that one doesn't work.
Yeah.
Check underneath your book.
There's
Okay.
some, but where's the... Oh well, I'll use this one.
Okay.
Oh, the big pack I think is right under there.
No, those are
Oh,
part
the
of
pens.
this.
Yeah, I don't know.
I switched to the old one. It didn't work.
We'll find it eventually. Okay. So the room is
How far?
70 by 70.
How far is
I was gonna say less than
the devil from
Yeah.
He is up top about 70 feet up.
70 feet up?
Somebody.
This is gonna take a bit. I need a couple.
When Asha told me about what their immunities are,
Yep.
would he know if force damage would penetrate?
Force damage seems like it would work.
Okay. Okay.
That makes your arrow cause an extra force damage, right? But it doesn't make the arrow itself magical.
Makes all the damage.
It makes
Oh, all the entire damage for? Okay,
It
okay.
adds an extra D8 and then it makes all the damage.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm going to, bonus action, charge my arrow and make it out of force.
Yep.
Pull it like Sylvana
What's
style. And I'm gonna shoot at the devil.
Okay.
Devil
Yeah.
has come to carry you.
Yeah.
Alright.
Be at the bottom with
Still hit.
20.
20 hits?
Grip line.
Still the D8 force damage.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Ooh. 21 force damage.
70 by
21 force
70?
damage? Okay. What's that?
70 by 70.
Yeah, 70 by 70. Alright. So you fire a shot, you hit it, and you just hear a screech like, "Ah!" as this thing kind of like backs up a little and starts flying.
I think that's all I can do. I'm gonna make sure I'm standing as, like, alright, so I was obviously, like, beside Asha.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm gonna stay right beside Asha.
Okay.
But I also want to keep an eye, is it an action to do a
It's a good spot.
Yeah, never mind, I can't do anything.
Okay. That's your turn.
Damn it, I need action surge so that I can do
How far
heroic.
away is the
I need action, sir.
The Hellhound? The Hellhound from you guys.
How are we doing this?
What's up, bro? So you guys, so the entrance is gonna be over there in the center. So yes. So Asha and Jasper are gonna be up front. You guys are kind of there.
Free item interaction.
Yep.
I'm putting my bow on my back.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
And the creature's gonna be,
Flying devil.
the flying devil's gonna be like,
What's this?
it's technically small, but I don't think we have a small, so just use medium. Yeah. It's not tiny, but it's small. It's like 4 feet. And then the Hellhound's gonna be, I don't remember, I think Hellhounds are large?
Just use
Just
them.
tell me they're large. I want to use one of the big things and draw this.
Nope, they're medium.
I'll do my best.
The Hellhound is about 50 feet in diagonal to the right.
Fire dog.
Fire dog.
I need you to help me with that one.
Okay. Just place it like somewhere now.
Oh my god, I hate you.
As long as it's 50 feet away in that general area, it's fine.
That's what I need help with.
Place it randomly and I'll let you know if it's gonna So the Devil's turn. He's going to fly down 40 feet, and he's going to fire 2 spines at Jasper.
I would like to give the first disadvantage.
Okay.
What are you doing? How do you do that?
Okay.
Basically, interesting.
Yeah, he's gonna like kind of
Walk
pop his
up my
shield.
shield.
Cool.
That was my favorite thing about that. That was a stealth 3.
14 to hit Jasper.
That's up in the air.
No.
Okay.
Fucking right.
That's right. Okay.
Thank you.
So you see Asha kind of like pop his shield up in front of you and block.
That's why he stayed standing next to him.
Yes.
14 to hit for the second one as well. So the other one pinks off with the shield as well.
And
So
what
you
is
block.
this?
This is the devil that came down and shot two spikes at you.
It's on. It's on, man.
So the Hellhound's 50 feet away from Jasper and Asha.
Is it as long as it's within
Hey,
60
Chris.
feet of me? Which that's right. It is. It's 50 feet away from the axe.
Yep.
From what I've been told, these things are only immune to fire and no other resistances.
Harry, did you put your name on it?
Don't play the fire!
It's a dog on fire.
Yes. Okay.
I know, right?
That thing's only like the flying one's only like 20 feet away from them, flying up.
The
A little closer with flying up. And then the dog.
He's white.
Okay.
That's why he's on the thingy.
Yes.
the
Who's
ice
the dog?
If we were fighting
ice comes down from my necklace
Okay.
down into my
Try it.
and it creates a blade on the end and it shatters and a blade shoots out
Okay.
at the
So you fire ice knife.
yeah. I'm doing it on second level.
Okay. Second level ice knife at the Hellhound.
Roll that.
How's that?
control beam footage.
Did I do it right?
Good.
Oh, that was like. that was
the dog is
that was
50 feet away?
on the
I
22.
did that now.
That's
That's
not
why I need help,
fucking
sir.
high.
Move him closer. Diagonal.
It might be
A little more.
flat-footed open.
Yeah.
And that should be good.
I don't think that's 50. That
I
seems
really
very
want to take
close
2
for
levers of
50.
Back it up a
my
diagonal.
wizard so I can just be
That's
like,
only, that's only 11.
If I did it right, that would
Okay,
be
that
50.
misses.
Okay, so it explodes next
Okay.
to him then.
make that
I don't know if I did it
dex
right, that's why I
Make
needed
a
help.
Dexterity save.
Alright.
Just gotta take a picture of these real quick. Add them to my
That one.
creature. Bestiary.
I'm empowering it.
Okay.
Takes 47 cold damage.
Whoa.
Okay, whoops. That is 14 points of cold damage.
14 points of cold damage. Alright. Zumos.
Okay. Just
You're in the far back of the group.
I'll bring it up.
Anything else I need to make?
Nope, I think you're good.
Is
Make 4 of the little Ma dudes.
I need a picture of that so I can know what I'm making.
Just draw like a stick figure, but the center is just a mouth.
Yeah. With arms at the side.
Yeah, just draw a mouth and then have
Okay.
just arms and legs.
Okay.
And on these ones?
is the spike double close to the ground now?
He's 20 feet above you guys.
Wait,
Yeah.
he went away from us?
No, he went closer.
He shot at us. I
Yeah.
thought
He was
he
60.
came up.
He was 60 feet up. And he flew down.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you shot something at you.
What a jerk
Pew
wad.
pew.
Okay.
Just gonna throw a hand axe
I
on
got
that.
my,
Okay.
I got Runa.
Whoops. No, I need something
I
smaller.
got really good damage with explosion.
Minus.
Wish would have hit.
Okay, what'd you roll?
I rolled a nat 1.
Okay, so you throw it up and you see him batter away with its tail.
But
Was that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say I have 4 legs.
Yes. Alright. Next up.
Let's do it.
Behind you guys, you see 2 of those little creatures show up.
Blissful.
Mouth.
Well, that's all they can do this turn. It takes their entire movement to get there.
how far away are they away from us?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. Perfect.
According
to
Rena.
Heyo, I'm in the
According to
middle.
you guys, I can actually
Yeah,
damage those
perfect.
things with fire.
Clarifying
Okay.
spell question.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
As someone who doesn't know play.
Super.
Well, how high are the ceilings?
About 80 feet up.
80?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to take out my new super cool pimp cane.
Okay, the flip
Yeah.
cane.
And I'm going to point at the flying guy and cast Moonbeam.
Moonbeam, okay.
Mm.
Alright. That's gonna be radiant damage.
But I didn't want it to be like a beacon. So if it was endless, but it goes 40 feet high.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I didn't want it to go to the sky and be like
Alright, so he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Alright. That's 16.
Against my spells.
Yep.
It passes.
Passes.
It takes half of 2d10.
Yeah, it does.
Or 2d8.
2d10.
Yeah.
And so are you using the cane to cast this? So
Yeah,
it's gonna be
I am.
cold damage.
You said 4 of these?
It's all cold damage?
Yeah.
And also radiant?
No, just cold.
No.
What?
No.
The cane makes all the damage cold.
Oh.
It replaces its damage and replaces it with cold.
Oh.
Don't cast it
I thought it, okay.
Just they take a quarter damage.
Could I have not because I
Yes,
thought
yeah,
it
it's
was-
fine, it's fine.
Okay.
Joke's on you. Oh man.
There we go.
And then you
That
can put the on
7?
Hellhound.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 radiant damage.
But
Okay.
it's still there.
And then
And I can move
it
around
takes
it.
half of that.
Sure does.
It would have taken 1.
Yes.
I was just saying that.
That's your, are you doing anything else?
I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna. Move.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of like a clusterfuck, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just move.
There.
Alright, so
There are 4 mobs.
2 of them are 20 feet away from you guys, behind you.
I'll kind of move away to like not on the side of the
Yep.
dog, but on the other side.
So you go that way. So Emi's gonna move to the other side.
This way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full movement?
No, I'm gonna stay with the group-ish, but I'll just kind of.
Like 10 feet away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like that or that?
6 level spells actually.
Back closer to the group. There you go.
And I think that this.
And you still have a
that-
bonus
this-
action.
That takes an action.
You can technically wild shape if you want as a bonus this turn.
That's when I cast this.
I could, and I can move the moonbeam still, right?
On your, it takes an action move to Moonbeam, I believe.
On each of your turns after you cast a spell, you can use an action to move the
Yep.
room 60 feet.
Yep.
You know, I will turn into a bear.
Turn into a bear. Okay, roll your
Classic.
roll your temp HP.
Yep.
Lily, you're up.
That's cool though.
Couldn't have said that before I came back. There's a bear's over there.
Sorry.
I grab
I
it.
can get the.
I can grab it.
I think you should be prepared for bear. What did you listen?
No, it's on the
Oh, I
left.
see, I see. Oh, that's a really adorable bear.
Yeah, it is. I love my bear. There we go. There's your bear.
Burr.
It's like a recall. I like it.
Alright. What are you doing, Lily?
I like that. That there should be a spell like that.
Ashley, get your turn prepared. You're gonna be almost next. You're on deck of what's on deck.
4 hounds now?
What's that?
4 hounds?
No, not hounds. The Mon Demons. There are 2 Mon Demons behind you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What's up,
So
Emmy?
there's the hound,
And then
the spine devil,
and then the 2 Mon Demons.
Temp HP.
Temp
I'm gonna go
HP.
back here
Okay.
and attack.
One of the moths.
Yeah.
Alright, make an attack.
I'm gonna go over here so that I can just swap up a little.
Yep.
I stab. You shit.
The right side is still pretty white.
He can't spell. Neither can I. It runs in the
bottom.
family.
The right side being Chris' side?
Yes.
Okay.
What'd you roll to hit?
14.
Yeah.
Woo.
Roll damage.
Yeah. You got this.
I need that.
Deal that damage.
Oh, nice.
Easy.
What'd you get?
17.
17 damage, okay.
Very nice.
Alright. So you stab it and you hear ah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Alright.
Angry.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
The Hellhound's gonna move 40 feet up. So it's gonna be 10 feet, like 10 feet diagonal. It's gonna move. That's where it wants to go. So like diagonal from Asha.
So like that.
Yep. And then you see its mouth start to erupt with fire as it blasts out.
Wow.
Awesome.
So Asha, Jasper, and who else is in the 15-foot cone there?
I'm out of it, and
It's pretty much just me and Asha.
yeah, just
Okay.
Ayo, I
just
moved
outside
out.
it.
So both of you make dexterity saving throws.
Who is loving me? You gave me a snitch.
15?
16.
16? Alright, and what did you get?
23.
Okay, you both make it.
I'm gonna roll that. You ready?
I'm weak.
I want to ask.
Oh man, that shit. Yeah. Oh, right there. Oh.
So you should take 7 fire damage.
7 fire damage.
Yes.
better than 14.
Yes, it is.
Okay, Asha.
I'm gonna Hunter's Mark the Mon Demon,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go for an attack.
Alright.
That's cocked. Shit. 10 plus 6, so 16 hit.
Okay. That definitely hits.
Alright, cool.
You going off the one that Lily already attacked?
The one that just blasted fire.
That's a hellhound.
That's a hellhound.
Hellhound.
Never mind, I'll do it to that. That's what I wanted to do.
To the Hellhound?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to get rid of fire.
Okay. So 16 still hits that.
Alright, cool. So 7 slashing damage
Yeah.
plus 5 from Hunter's Mark.
Whoa.
So 12 total.
And you told us the Hellhounds were
There's one
Resistant to fire.
okay, but magical weapons.
Immune to fire.
Immune to fire. Okay. Oh yeah, they like fire.
They
Yes.
just spit fire.
They do. They spit hot fire.
So immune to fire and resistant to cold, right?
You're up.
I'm gonna get flanking with the Hellhound.
Okay. It actually has no resistance. It just has fire immunity. And that's it.
I am going to
No fire in the house.
I'm going to power up and my bonus action make force damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to take my sword that Asha got me.
Okay.
That should emit moonlight right now.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also moonlight on the demon.
So, 15-foot radius is bright light, and dim light an additional 15 feet beyond that.
Yep.
Oh, we can see really well now.
Yeah.
Yes, you
And
can.
with advantage, I'm going to attack this.
Oh, I forgot to mention, in the corner of this room, you see 2 carriages.
2 what?
Like carts, basically.
Come on, fish for that crit.
Back far right corner.
That's really good.
This is right for me, Sam.
23.
This
20,
one? Yeah. 23?
Yep.
Okay.
How big?
Make it 10 by 10 for now.
So what's this moonlight thing look like when it...
So basically, when you hold it out, it just creates this like
There.
not like blind, but like a a whitish like a misty white light that just erupts from the sword. So not like it's blind in anything, but what? Over here, by me.
I pointed at this corner. You said yes.
Oh, I didn't see where the corner. I just saw your finger point. I
club.
16 force damage.
Okay. All right. So you hit it, and you just hear a yelp from it as it kind of like gets low to the ground a little.
And then I will return without going out of its range back around to Asha.
Okay.
You get to deal with that.
So you go right next to Asha.
Yeah. So ding, and then ding.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Slash my back to
The spine creature.
It's
a valid
Oh no, it
strategy.
is.
I'm dealing pretty consistent damage.
I like
I'm
that.
getting closer to that crit though.
He's gonna drop down kind of above Asha, but diagonal from you.
Oh no.
So he's gonna move right there.
Oh no.
And he's going to make he has to make a saving throw real quick.
Please.
Roll
Did
your
you take his stuff at the top? Yeah.
Yep. That is a 14.
Ooh.
What?
14.
Passes.
It passes, but it's 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay. Wow.
3
Okay.
damage.
So it goes down.
This is only 12?
Yeah.
How long do you have to go up?
Increase your wisdom.
Wisdom.
He's gonna make 2 attacks on Jasper again.
Poor Jasper.
Yeah, I know, right? Get in the front.
Alright. Are you using your reaction or no on the first attack?
Which one is doing the attacking?
The spined.
Spine devil?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So disadvantage on the first one. Okay, so 15 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, so he goes, and you kind of just bash him with your shield as it goes to bite Jasper. And then it goes with its fork in its hand to try and stab you.
I'm fucking crashing really hard.
Alright, 13.
Miss.
Okay. And it's
Oh,
going
sweet Jesus.
it's going to fly back up out of the moonbeam.
Oh, it's provoking an attack.
Nope, and it's a flyby.
Oh, it has flyby.
Yep.
Oh,
So
man.
it's gonna go
One of us needs sentinel.
actually it's gonna go fly 20 feet straight up.
So I leave it there?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Julius.
That's dumb.
Why don't we just put the dice in the corner
I look
where
through the door
cards are?
behind me. I see the maw things.
Yes. One of them is damaged, one of them hasn't been touched.
And I see the other 2 coming.
No.
No.
Yeah, I think they're down the hall. We can hear them coming.
You hear movement, but you don't see anything coming.
Just send a huge wave of water down the hallway.
Yes, maybe you're right too.
It's almost is gonna sweep everybody off their feet.
Alright.
Oh no,
I'm going to
No.
go just behind.
Hmm.
I get water while
Lily.
it flies.
No.
Right here?
Yep.
I'm gonna put you sideways.
I hear something else coming.
Yes.
So I'm going to wait. I'm gonna hold a spell.
Okay. What do you hold and what's your trigger?
Burning hands, and when the other creatures are within range.
Okay.
Or at least, yeah.
Okay. Lily.
The one in front of you that you attack, you're going to make an attack on you.
We'll use this dice. 20 to hit.
What do you think?
Well, I like to be certain.
Like,
You can be
Some
far
people
behind.
do have
with a 20, you only get to ask me. And you know the answer.
That's max, so that's 18 piercing damage as it like bites you.
Crap. That's just one of them?
Yeah. The other one's gonna move up. It's gonna move up in front of Julius.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna make an attack.
Yikes.
Like that?
Yeah.
Or farther?
Like that.
Okay.
The blind people.
That is 7.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I have shitty AC, not that shitty.
And now you see 2 more kind of running down the hallway.
Akibabwa.
They're a little bit farther out, like
I hope their tongues
5 feet
They're
back.
just there for
Okay.
now.
All right.
Just tell me when they get on the board, and I'll put them on the board.
Okay. Zomos.
I'll just let my spell go. Then.
I'm gonna go assist them with the monk.
Okay. You're gonna fire right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit those two.
Okay. I'm gonna. What are you doing? I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna go assist them with the Maw Demon.
Okay.
There it is. Right
First
there.
one fails. Second one has a 11.
And they're resistant to fire?
Yes.
They are not resistant to fire.
All right.
Empower. Might as well. Ooh! 16 points of fire damage.
16.
Whistle.
Yeah, we like breathe down and it starts to whistle.
All right. Okay. Entonces, Zomos, you're up.
So can you grab the dice sticker?
Huh?
Can you grab the dice sticker?
Yeah.
Put it in that corner as your crates, your carriages. How's that for it? Does
Beautiful.
that work?
Yes.
There's some carriages in the corner.
Oh, there we go.
They're like
loaded.
carts that you can use to carry stuff.
And they're loaded.
Yes.
Ah.
So,
Hey, we can strap
I'm gonna
it
attack it with my trident, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna try to push it with my shield into the other one.
Okay. So roll an attack on the first one.
Yeah, we had to get through the fucking small crack.
16 to hit.
All right, that hits.
We could load up shit pretty quick.
Yeah, but
1d6.
easier to keep track of that.
And then 1d4 for lightning damage, right?
Yep.
That is 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
Oh, nice.
All right, and you push it back. So it needs to make a strength.
So they fail to save
It really
19.
for once.
So it does not get pushed back.
Oh, I thought I rolled for strength. Well, shit.
What'd you do?
I attacked it with my trident and then tried shield dashing it to push it into the other one.
Rena,
Heyo.
you're a bear and you have your thing that you can move with an action if
I'm
you
a
like.
burr. The devil's like way up
Yeah.
in the scare.
Yes.
I'm gonna move the beam.
Okay. You take your action. You move it on top of him.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So as you do, you see the creature begin to like sizzle and it screams, "Ah!" and then it just like fades away.
Heyo.
There we go.
I do that, but it sounds
One
like
health left.
a bear version of that meme.
Yeah.
It's gone. There goes my beautiful
Buffer.
Uh huh.
spine beam.
Oh, it was so close!
The killing the one in the sky.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a pattern in this party.
It's just like a laser.
Yes.
You pretty much just faded away. Anything as a bonus action or movement? Or are you good?
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move away from the. They look like fleas.
They are fleas.
You guys are good about you're with the house.
You're good.
You guys are good. Go kill
Well,
yourselves.
you're going like back and forth.
You guys just have the high CR in this room. It's fine.
I'll go over to the doggy.
Okay, you run over to the
I'll
doggy.
run over to the doggo. I'll go opposite.
Okay, so you go to flank. So you're helping them out.
Hi.
Perfect. Alright, Barb. Lily, you're up. You have some teeth marks in your side.
Yeah. It's pain.
You have potions.
No.
It's like, what?
There you go, bitch.
Thanks for those 2 potions. No.
I'm definitely gonna pop one of those
I've
right
been
now.
trying to save my spells so I
The
can
thingy.
cure.
That's true.
There's a potion for you. Governor.
Nice.
Oh, very nice. Eat.
How do I know where the moonbeam? Can we like have a marker for the moonbeam?
Yeah.
Use this for the moonbeam.
Give me a second.
What is that?
Use that for the moonbeam.
That's the limit. Oh, that
Okay,
thing.
it's wherever the devil was.
Yeah, it was right here.
I'll get some props
Okay.
or something for us.
I'm trying to collect the what Mercer does, the like little milk,
Yeah.
little rings. I'm trying to
On
collect
the
some of
bottles?
those.
Yeah.
I got enough from our milk and orange juice.
I'd like
so
to
that's
actually
one.
cut out like
There's
areas
one on
that
that water bottle and that water bottle and that water
What's
bottle.
going on right
I'm
now?
gonna start needing.
Lily's up. You're stabbing the same one that attacked you?
Yep.
Okay.
Start cutting those out the templates for area effects.
I'll let you know it has 3 health. And you didn't hit it, did you?
What's its AC?
11.
No.
No, Lord.
You go to stab and it just like opens its mouth as the blade goes right past it.
Ew.
That's
disgusting.
That's fucked.
Alright,
That's like super fucked.
the Hellhound's turn, it's going to move 10 feet that way, so you two get an opportunity of attack. And
This
Oh
way?
wait, Rena doesn't.
Yep, yep.
How come I don't
Well.
get one?
because it's still within your range.
Oh, I see.
This is that one.
Nat 1.
21.
Actually, move back one more and you get an opportunity. Not 1. And
21.
21, okay?
Okay.
So roll damage, Jasper.
18 and some stuff.
Hey, there's a
That hits.
hellhound.
15.
We gotta
So is it like a
Scooby dressed up as a
clown
Hellhound for
like,
Halloween.
per reaction?
I'll do it.
Do it.
11 damage.
11 damage, okay.
Like a claw.
You have harmed.
I'm gonna slash one of my claws.
I would never harm Scooby. Unless.
Ten. Damage with my claws.
Damage.
You guys have brought it down quite a bit.
Right.
It got its breath back, so it's gonna breath weapon all of you guys.
Oh,
Dexterity on all 3 of you.
Okay.
What?
Am I? Do I have my
Not yet.
stats or bear?
You have bear
No,
stats.
What?
Bear
Bear
stats.
Bear dex. Okay.
Yep.
Where is it? There it is. Oh, plus 0. Oh, that's mine anyway.
23.
That makes it.
I failed.
Okay.
15.
Oh, 22, sorry.
Yeah, it's just
15. Okay, you make it, so you fail.
Dexterous bear.
I almost have a +6.
So,
This level I do.
you two take 12 fire damage. You take 24.
Hey.
And you need to make a Constitution saving throw, Arena.
when you're spell.
Oh, from my moonbeam.
Yep.
Okay,
Which-
that's a 12 damage,
12.
right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
12 or higher. She needs a 12.
Ah, I rolled a 3.
Ah.
Ah.
All right. So Moonbeam's gone.
Bye.
Is that his job though?
That's in.
Yep.
Scooby.
Asha.
Ow.
Ow, indeed.
Oh boy.
Kill it.
Let's
Shoot
see.
her.
I'm gonna do it.
This is concerning,
It looks bad.
to say the least.
Owie. This is making me think.
Jasper, you're on deck.
Yeah. Crazy poo.
Yeah,
Woof.
no, that's not gonna be enough.
Woof.
Scoob, stop.
This hellhound is going
Woof.
crazy.
Yeah, insane.
What the hell did you tell my dog?
Yeah.
You really pissed him off.
Cool.
Your dog doesn't like Jews.
That's not true.
Alright.
We adopt one every year.
Yeah.
I'm just
Where
gonna.
they go, you'll never know.
Well, I mean, something has to fuel the furnace.
We're still on stream,
That was
boys.
dark. I'm
Alright,
so
I'm
sorry.
gonna
Were you?
pump myself at 15.
Maybe they might. Okay,
Lay on
15
hands.
lay on hands. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope everyone enjoyed the channel. It lasted really long.
I just said worse on stream.
Yeah. At this point, I'm just
That's how you
used
make
to
Okay, and that's your turn. That's your action. I don't know if you can do anything else as a bonus action.
that one scene.
I
the
might
two
actually.
guys.
Did you lay your hands all over yourself?
When we just
Like-
see them and we jumped out the window and then you jump back in.
You have your hunter's mark up, correct?
Yeah.
Doggo.
It's on the doggo.
Yep. Man, everything else here is concentration.
Yeah, I'll just sit tight then.
So. Jasper.
Jasper.
Julius, you're on deck.
So nobody's getting closer to this thing?
Nope. Everyone stay back.
Well, if I could. Not yet.
Oh, this is, Huh. I really wanted to fish for a crit.
Okay. Maybe you stay here.
Let's see what I Okay. I don't like this thing.
No, me either.
That looks like shit.
It hurts.
How is it reacting like responsively? Like, is it bleeding? What's its blood look like?
You just see kind of black ooze kind of drip
Oh,
out.
that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
But that was misery.
Poor doggo.
It's got king style.
Okay, guys, finally. No, we can't. So I am going to.
Who want a pet?
Fuck it, I'm going for it. I'm gonna move up to it.
Do it. It's fine.
Do it.
Yep. Bonus action, I am going to close my sword to do force damage.
Wait, did the thing I was fighting die?
The dog?
The
You've been-
cooldown.
You fought the dog
You've been fighting the dog this whole
the
time.
whole time.
Alright.
The devil
I
died.
was just confused because I'm like
Yeah.
feet away.
Yeah, because he moved away and
It
then
moved
shot us.
away and.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That's why I
doing
asked
the
if you wanted to
attacks.
move and you said no.
I'm gonna get to the backside of
But
it
he
though,
moved away from it.
so then it's easier for people to flank with me. And I'm gonna attack that thing. Hopefully, crit. Come on, baby, come on. Ah! It's right there. All right, 19.
Okay.
That hits.
It's got 2 health.
Well, I definitely do at least that damage
Yeah.
with a +3
Mhm.
before rolling. So
Said they looked really
I do a link.
Okay, you just cut up. You see the kind of like the mouth open and then drop.
Let's go do the other
And all I
mouth
say is,
open.
looks familiar. And then I'm going to use my Tabaxi ability.
Okay.
How much do I have to move to get right there? That's
20. You're right next to Asha.
Oh yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20. And that'd be 25, 30, because that's the second time moving diagonally.
Yep.
35, 40, 45. The door's right here, right?
Yes.
50, 55, 60. I'll be right there.
Okay. And then Hellhound's dead.
Ah!
Julius, Zomos, you're sorry, Maz and Zomos.
What?
So I had the order mixed up in my head, but the Maw demons are after Julius. Julius, you're up.
I'm up.
Yeah. And the Maw demons and
You're
Zomos.
so up.
Well, let's do it again.
Burn a hand again? You gonna do it to
Little
the?
fun, do it again.
We are fucking gods.
I do this with my bear claws.
I jump off the cliff.
How crispy are these things looking right now?
Not that crispy.
I told the future.
Okay, well, second level.
Okay.
Rubbing hands.
Dig.
Oh, DM.
Yep.
Is this the last thing we're gonna be doing tonight? Is finishing this room?
Yes.
No.
Empower! I don't want my car.
Ooh.
Oh, I need to make dexterity saves.
Yep. Sorry.
I was gonna say, because I'm about to crash.
I'm right there with you, man.
Chris doesn't know.
10, 11, and 16.
Okay, one makes it, one fails.
Oh boy.
23 points of fire damage.
Okay. They both fried.
Yes.
You kind of blast them. You blast away into ashes.
Hey-oh!
You hear the faint scream.
Why is fire so much fast?
All right, and that's your turn, Zoom. Or Jules?
One of them just
I
Try number 1 and try number 2.
I like to imagine that one of them just like swallows the fire. Just,
just burn to the back of it.
Wait, so where are you going?
I'm gonna step back
Okay.
inside the room around the corner.
Okay. Mod demons are gonna run up. First one to Lily.
I spent another.
I would like to raise.
Might really hurt.
That is a 16 to hit.
Oh man.
And run a train.
What are the chances I roll max twice?
Likely.
I mean, kind of.
That's 17 damage.
Kind of. Yeah. If it's more than
So,
15 damage.
13 piercing damage.
You are hanging on by
I
a
have a little
thread.
bit of blood.
Are you not flying?
No. Good thing I'm not. If I fall, I'm gonna get hurt more.
Well, they couldn't hit you if you were higher up.
She wouldn't be able to hit them though.
That's
Yeah.
true. But you can go back down when you get hit.
Zumos, odds or evens?
Yeah, Molo.
Yep. Decides if it goes to you or Lily.
Oh god.
Always go on.
Even.
Even?
Coming up blood a little over here.
Odds.
Oh, jeez, that's.
So it's gonna go up to
I
Lily.
blame you for her death.
I'm down.
It runs up to right between you two, and goes to bite you.
I'm just gonna.
It might not hit.
It might not hit.
I'm just gonna.
That's like
14 to hit.
Yep. I'm down.
Oh
Girl.
boy.
just.
Girl, every fight, girl.
Jasper rages.
12 piercing damage as
Oh,
it
yeah.
bites onto you, and you
Definitely
drop to the
down.
ground.
Ugh.
Okay. Because it brought you down to 0, it's gonna turn towards Zomos and make an attack on him.
I always terrified of getting hurt.
There's only 2 of them left, right?
Yes. 8 to hit. You just kind of blocked its mouth with your shield. Alright. You're up. You have spells at your disposal if you like, and you have the ones off of your trident too, that don't take up your own spell slot.
I just don't know if it's worth using them because I think my Triton's like stronger than most of my spells.
Well, what are we doing after this? Doing that?
Right now we're more worried on just getting as much damage output as we can. That's reliable. I know what's about to happen. Chris is counting things.
Say no.
Say no more. I'm gonna do it again.
After this is Rena.
I'm next.
Yep.
Chris pumps his fist in anticipation.
I'm gonna Witch Bolt.
Chris is like,
Witch Bolt the first one.
Okay, Witch Bolt.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Cast
pump
it.
you
Charge
full.
is cure wounds.
Heal.
That's a 14.
That hits.
So
you cast
1d12. Yeah.
Is Lilith already on the ground, or is she like
Lilith is on
slow-mo falling?
That is
Well-
fucking nat one.
one damage from Whip Bolt. What
I
element?
mean, it'd be more like
it's lightning.
falling to my
Lightning
knees and
damage?
then falling
Yeah.
Okay,
over.
so it takes 1 damage.
Nothing
And then as a
really
bonus
moving
action-
back.
Sure.
That's a bonus action. I'm gonna give Lily a potion.
That takes an action to get someone a
Oh, it
potion.
does take an action?
It's a bonus action for yourself.
Super.
So, do you do anything else, or is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Rena. The bear just starts charging forward.
Here comes a bear. I'm gonna go towards an enemy. How
Okay.
far can I get on 40 feet of movement? As a large
Please just tell me I'm not counting that out.
You can get into the doorway
Yeah.
where I'm at.
I
and
can't
then,
reach
like
the ball.
another, like, 5.
You basically be right behind, Zomos, I believe, right?
So I can't reach the one.
40 would get you, like, in this.
Yeah, you'd be right
force
behind
area.
Zomos. So you can't, you won't be able to reach it yet, no.
Okay, so yeah. So can I face step as a bear? I'm still a
Can you what?
face step.
I'm gonna say no, because that's you have to be your actual race to do that.
Has to be my actual race
Yes.
to do that. That would be pretty cool.
It would be cool, but that can be abused later on.
I'm gonna be charged.
So,
Okay, you,
Charge.
Maybe she's a really charismatic.
she's gonna charge it right behind Domos.
Charge up.
Lily, make a death save. Don't roll a 1.
Roll a 20.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Hellhound's dead. Asha.
Here he goes.
So Lily is falling backwards.
So
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
falling
run
backwards,
up
I'm falling
behind
to my
Rena,
knees. And I'm falling over.
and then use Blessing with the Raven Queen to teleport right.
Okay.
Let's see,
Making a mess.
right here.
Move yourself.
Facing towards Lily.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Lilith.
Okay.
It's my teleport that turns me into like a.
And now pray that you don't get down again.
Jasper, you're up.
Resistance to all damage until the start of my next turn as well. That's 1d8 for Cure.
Yes.
Max.
I see this. I move up to the one flanking
10.
with
10 HP.
Asha,
Okay.
and I will attack at advantage, fishing for that crit. Bonus action, force damage.
Okay. So move. Jasper moves up right, flanking Asha.
No.
That's terrible. That's 10
Flanking.
to hit.
10 to hit. Nope.
Yeah.
You
Both
go-
of them?
I only get one attack.
No, but it's advantage.
Yeah.
And they're both only got.
A natural 1 and a 5.
Oh,
My lord.
no.
Julius.
Hey, sometimes I gotta roll low. I've rolled a lot of natural 20s this session.
Julius goes up to flank with Lily.
Okay. Lily is still prone at the moment.
Find Asha. Or
Okay. You can. Yeah. You.